going?
You're live.
Are we live?
Give us a second. If you guys can hear us, just wait a second. Don't go anywhere. It's all experimental. That should be updated.
Yeah, this is very experimental.
Please work. We're trying to get some comments going on this laptop so we can talk to you guys and hang out in person. Maybe it'll work. There we go. Yep, I think it's going to work. Let's see.
It is going to work?
I think so.
Let's skip it. Maybe.
Yes, no,
Oh, there we go.
Hey, there we go.
We're here.
Yep, nice and glitchy.
Perfect.
All right, yep.
This is what happens when you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, we're deep in the wilderness right now, Alpine Creek Lodge.
Yep.
Lodge owners, we're surrounded by.
The most remote bar in the world.
It is.
It's our story, we're sticking to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys can comment, tell us, number one, if the sound is good. Is our sound like all glitchy? Or is it, do we sound good? Are there any cuts in the sound?
Because we're going to be telling the best stories there are, so we want you guys to be able to hear them.
That's true. And also, I'm sure the video looks really pixelated. It's really slow service, so just ignore the pixels. Hopefully it sounds okay. Sounds good? Video pixely?
Super quiet on my end. Okay. Thanks, Logan.
All right, we'll talk loud.
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Correct. Anyway, so this is going to be like a new thing. These guys are going to start doing some live streams to bring you guys into the bar and just hang out at a bar from your house.
Yeah.
I don't know how often, but that's their plan. But they've got their own YouTube channel. So if you guys go to the description of this video, look at the description, you'll see a link to their YouTube channel. You should go ahead and join that and just click on the notification bell, all that stuff. That way you'll know when these live shows happen at this bar.
Yeah.
So I recommend that. And also Bob's Vlogs for you.
Yeah,
You
Bob's
picture
Vlogs
them.
Bob Vlogs.
So that's my channel, my personal.
Alaska.
Not the bar, just
Alaska.
That's right.
Alaska
Vlogs.
Vlogs.
Yes.
Yes.
Recent name change.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, so we got quite a few people on there. Video's funky, but the sound is good. All
Yep.
right.
There you go.
We
So-
appreciate that feedback. We're working on better internet, but for right now, we should have good stuff here shortly.
This whole virtual bar idea was hatched last night, so
Yes.
this is
Yes.
this is on the seat
Oh, that
of the
was the,
pants.
Seat of the pants. We'd love your feedback on what you guys think.
Yeah.
I think we're waiting on Elon Musk for the
Yeah.
Starlink or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, someone was talking about Starlink in there. I think these guys have Starlink coming, right?
Yeah, we do have it ordered, so.
Or if you guys got Starlink at home, just bring it on down really quick.
Yeah.
Look us
We'll
up.
hook it up.
And if you're watching Elon, just come on down.
Yeah.
Well, surely, yeah.
Sure,
well,
of course.
yeah.
Who isn't watching this?
It's not like he does anything.
Yeah, right.
And yeah, I guess you guys want to introduce yourselves, I guess? Guess we should do that.
Yeah, if you guys want to know who we are, I'm Claude Bondi. I'm the Park Lodge owner. My wife, Jennifer, is
Hello.
most of the lodge owner.
I'm
And the
their,
future lodge owner.
I'm their son, Bob. I run Alaska Bob's Vlogs here on YouTube. And thanks.
And he mostly crashes snow machines.
Mostly crashes
Yeah.
snow machines.
Crashes
That's
the
my
car.
most recent hobby.
Only brand new snow machines.
Only brand new.
$15,000.
Yeah.
I don't crash them anymore.
18.5.
Oh, 18.5. Who's-
Who's got it?
I can't believe you didn't total that thing. It's crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We got Thale, if you can lean forward, Thale. There's Thale. He's
The
our
youngest
local
bartender.
musher.
He's of age.
He's 21, don't worry. We carded him.
Yeah.
And then we got Frank. If Frank leans forward, Frank's the bartender here in the wintertime. Woohoo! He does other jobs in the summer, but we got him here in the winter.
Yeah.
Pours a mean whiskey coke.
Pours a mean whiskey coke. That's right.
So you guys know me, so let's go to Matt over here.
I'm Matt.
Let's get into it.
You've seen Matt. I'm sure you guys have seen Matt before. Let's see. Virtual shot. Someone's calling for, where the hell's the shot?
That's what,
Yeah,
so that's the
that's
idea.
right.
So the idea is that this is the virtual bar. You guys get to sit here in the coolest, most remote bar in the world with the best stories and hang out and buy shots for everyone with the PayPal account.
Yep.
So they got a PayPal going, so you guys can buy them virtual shots and buy us shots and get us drunk.
Yep.
And then,
Please pace yourself.
and if anyone wants to ring the bell too, you know, just go for it. Just virtually ring that bell. Put a bell emoji in there.
I don't know if we have a price in the bell ring, but that's
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure that out. This is kind of a, so we got a couple
Just
questions
going.
here. It looks great. How much snow? There's about 8 to 9 feet of snowfall so far this year.
Yeah, it's
Excellent out here. Nice powdery.
Best snow.
And spring cleanup is the closest Saturday to June 1st. I don't know what date that is, but Jennifer, the boss, will know.
And what's spring cleanup's like when the road opens.
Yeah.
Officially, when they're plowing the road. So you
Yeah.
guys might not even know where we're at. So we're, I mean, yeah, I'll let you guys describe it.
No, go ahead.
Timmy, let's hear it.
That's right. How far?
Yeah, come on.
Mile 768.
Mile 68 Denali Highway.
We're at. So we're like.
The middle of
right
nowhere.
in the
Yeah.
middle of the Denali Highway.
Yeah, so you cannot drive here right now. You have to
No.
snow machine in like, what's 60 miles or something?
Yeah.
65 miles.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, 68 from Paxton.
So me and Timmy drove from Anchorage to Willow, which is about an hour and a half, and then from Willow all the way up here took us about 4 hours. And that was just to get to the trailhead to take snow machines 70 miles into here. And then,
Another 2 hours probably.
yeah, it took us 3 hours because we were filming.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yep, the trail.
And the wind drifts were pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
But best snow in the world out here, so.
So the grooming, it is groomed from Paxton to McLaren River Lodge. Alan did that yesterday, and then we groomed, Bob and I groomed from Alpine Creek Lodge to within a couple miles of McLaren Lodge. We got into some deep snow, but it is broke through there.
Yeah.
And then they have been working on grooming between Cantwell and Alpine Creek Lodge, so it's not bad. It's a little bumpy. We haven't got a machine on it yet, but a big groomer, but we will in the next few days.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly passable.
Yeah. Probably average, what, 30, 40 miles an hour coming in?
Yeah.
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 It's all the bumps.
Couple of bumpy spots.
Oh, thank you, Robert. We appreciate that shout. You guys want to cheer, Robert?
Hey, cheers, Robert! Thank you!
Thank you, man. That's cool.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, you guys, if you want to check the description in the video, we've got links to the YouTube channel for Alpine Creek Lodge and for Bob's vlogs and the Grizzly Bar here. So
They do sell gasoline out here. I see a question in there. They got 91 on tap, ready to go.
Yep.
Yep.
Premium unleaded at $7 a gallon. Prices are a little higher this year because of, everything's higher. But anyhow, we have it. We got plenty of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the place, Timothy, that Tim did videos from last year and had all kinds of issues.
Every time.
I don't know why he comes back after all the issues he had last year.
I love
Probably because you guys keep watching it.
We don't call those issues, we call those
Opportunities.
Opportunity, learning experiences.
adventures.
Well, we made a pretty good footage today, I think.
Oh, yeah.
We went out and got some good snow.
Jumping
and
out.
These
had
guys
some
are
adventures.
literally killing it
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, we were.
Oh,
On the
it was a
trap
blast.
Yeah.
It was a blast. It was a good day out there.
Checking the trap line.
We were riding for, I don't know, what, 5-6 hours? All
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
There's some good snow out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good temperatures too.
You guys trapped, I don't even know how many. Can't remember what it was.
Six.
Pine markets.
No, you haven't had too much to drink, Michael Smith. Your eyes aren't messed up. It's just fuzzy.
Those are just pixels. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
We're only on our first drink, so this is going to be a whole lot more fun here in about half an hour.
So Logan, yeah, the earliest you can get here with a motorcycle, the road officially opens May 15th, so that's when it's pretty set up and nice and dry.
Where are people tuning in from all over the place?
Yeah, where you guys
We
coming
got
from?
guys
They're coming in
Vermont.
from Europe.
Yeah.
What's the temperature out here right now?
Hey, what's up, Max? I see Max
It's
on
10
there. Is that
degrees.
Max
10
like
degrees.
like
10 degrees,
Mad
that's
Max?
Maybe so, we'll see.
Mad Max? is
Madison,
on
yeah,
there?
Maxwell Edison.
Oh, what's up, dude?
When's the next big party at the lodge? Says Max.
Right
Every
now.
night, every night.
It's going to be every Friday, Saturday, virtually.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Max, have you been out here? I can't remember. I don't know. You guys should meet Max at some point. He's the guy that made the flamethrower out there in the desert.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
That was cool, man. That was,
He's a
especially
good
when it
guy.
almost took your head off. That
Oh yeah,
was
yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
He's wondering how your camper held up on the on your road trip. Hey!
Hey, all right.
Moose.
Drink the
Hey.
most. Woo!
Cheers, man.
Hell yeah,
What
brother.
was saying? What's the craziest incident that happened at the bar ever? You should see this guy. So I'm
Holy crap, the craziest. Wait, we got another drink.
That's the bear.
Dave! Thank you, Dave. Cheers!
Cheers, Dave-O.
We may not make it long with all these drinks. Let's see, Minnesota, North Dakota, Wisconsin. All right, Mobile, Alabama.
That's coming in.
There's
too
no
quick.
snow down there.
I don't know what the craziest story, dude. There's a guy
West
that got his
Side
face ripped off by the bear. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Probably the bear attack is
Yeah.
pretty
It's not a
substantial.
bar story though.
It's not really a bar
Yeah.
story,
No.
so we're gonna put that on the burner because you guys are gonna want to hear that, but we'll do
Yeah,
like a
yes.
special on that
Yeah.
bear story. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Craziest incident at the bar. There's been quite a few. Oh man. What do you think, Jennifer? Jennifer, she knows everything.
It might have been
Yeah.
the flamethrower. That was a big incident.
No, well,
That was close.
one of the biggest events at the bar for sure was
Fourth of
Timmy,
July.
the 4th of July, playing out here with the Avery Wolves and the.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, when half the band didn't show up to be the band.
Yeah, they kind of combined the band, but there was over 300 people here.
Yeah.
It was insane. It
So
was
many
there was
people.
so many people, and everybody was having a great time, and nobody died. A couple people should have died.
Yeah.
Almost killed him.
It almost killed them, but yeah.
You watching Charmin?
Who else we got? We got people from all over Oregon, Portland, Oregon.
Wow,
All
Colorado.
It's 30 degrees in Colorado
Connecticut.
too.
Ah, guy in
Dubai.
J-Bear, huh?
Dubai?
Dubai.
We have
Careful.
3,800 bars in Wisconsin.
J-Bear. Hey, make sure any military guys know they get a 25% discount out here anytime they book in.
Yeah.
Ah, that's good to know. Just went outside and world famous Mr. Jeff King's dog team just pulled up to take a layover at the
Oh, nice.
base of the hill there. So
The winningest musher in the world, hell of a nice guy. Great to have around. He's been training out of here since we opened 13 years ago. So, Tucson, Arizona, Maine, Colorado,
wow.
San Antonio, Florida,
How many of you guys are drinking?
Vancouver Island. There
Yeah,
you go.
sure.
Snow's
Yeah,
gotta be
it's gotta
good
be
there. What's that?
That's the idea. Is everyone's got to, you are at the bar, so we hope you guys have a drink of your choice,
Yeah.
be it alcoholic or not. But saddle up and have a good time with us.
If you're underage, then have a Pepsi.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Have a Coke.
Have too much.
Oh yeah. London, Ontario. I've been there. Kansas. Man, you guys are from all over. Vegas. We had a good time down there.
Vegas. These guys went to Vegas
Yeah,
like
they're
I
in
think
Vegas.
midsummer.
Yeah.
-3 in Wisconsin. Holy smokes.
It's warmer here.
We're plus 10 here.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When was the first time we came out here? This was like
First
10
time,
years ago?
first time it came out here was 2012, so it was 10 years ago.
10 years
Yeah.
ago. Wow.
And it was to go camping.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
game.
you got to hear this story.
Yeah.
This is a good story.
It was not that good.
Yeah.
Well, it was a young and dumb kind of story, but basically, me and Tim I had just bought a snow machine literally that week. I'd never ridden it before, and Tim had his maybe for half of a year. And we decided we were going to come out here with a buddy from the lower 48 and go camping in the middle of the winter, -25. And so we drove out here with a Coleman tent and propane, everything, and nothing worked. Propane wouldn't start, chainsaw wouldn't start.
Lighter didn't work.
Drove all the way out here and dug a huge hole and just got in it. Nearly froze to death. But then after like 4 days of that, we decided to drive over to this lodge, not really even realizing it was here. We were like all pooled our cash together and like, we'll take a room, please. And they gave us, actually this
is the
bar
place.
was the cabin. Back then
Yeah.
it was a cabin, now it's a bar. And we came in here and it was the warmest, best night of our entire lives.
That chili was good too.
Yeah, it was good chili, yeah, hot chili.
Yeah.
Oh man. Never do that again.
Yep. Yeah, they were cold when they got here. It was tough.
Oh. How
Really
many generators do we run?
So we run two, one at a time, but 12K Kubotas, and just directly off the fuel tank. So we had solar panels and stuff and batteries, but pretty dangerous stuff to work with. So we went straight to a really efficient generator. Run about a half a gallon of diesel an hour.
Hey, Steve just bought a. Hey,
Steve! Yeah! Cheers, Steve!
We're talking about you today, Steve.
Yeah, we were telling stories. God, we could tell Steve stories all night.
Oh, Steve.
But I won't. I'll save you.
If you guys look back at some of my videos, you'll find Steve in there.
Steve
somewhere.
Has Steve been here yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's Alaska Wild Guides. Those guys, like one of the they call in and.
Oh yeah. That's right. Awesome.
He's one of the crew. That's funny.
Man, Steve, if you were out here today, you would have showed us how those cornices were handled. That's for sure.
Ooh, man.
Missing out, buddy. It's good snow.
Hey, what do we got there? Derek from Houston.
Houston.
Hey.
Cheers, Derek.
Cheers,
You're the man.
Is that Houston, Texas, or Houston, Alaska? I'm gonna guess Texas.
You never know.
I bet in Alaska. Let's see.
This Houston, Alaska, bring us some of that high speed. Going up the road. You ever been to that ice cream shop in Houston? Like where the fake ice cream company.
Yep.
Miller's.
What's it called?
Miller's.
Miller's.
Is that the one that's like hot dogs and ice cream?
Somebody
Yeah.
stole that ice cream. They stole it, or the hot dog or something years back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was-
How do you like? Where are you gonna put?
Yeah.
that?
What? Yeah.
I think it was like floating down the Matanuska or something
Right.
funny like that. Yeah.
Why not? Turn it around.
What beers are we drinking? Well, I'm on Lefroy Scotch,
I'm just drinking whiskey and coke.
whiskey and Coke.
That's what I got.
Whiskey and Coke for Jennifer.
Yeah.
Dale's trying to watch his alcohol intake. So.
Yeah. We had to cut him off already.
Cut 'em off, yeah.
It's too much. Yeah, I think we're on the whiskey train, kind of. We're similar.
20 degrees in Fort Worth, Texas.
Dang.
Really?
Man.
Need to move north where it's warmer.
Yeah.
Like, did Texas have like that freeze out with the pipes freezing?
Admin Clint Greathouse is here.
Yeah.
Hey, Clint!
Hey,
Welcome,
Yeah,
buddy!
dude.
somebody get the mayonnaise out. Let's take a shot of
Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
Who got some mayonnaise?
Oh, does it tell you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Clint forced me into buying a samurai, pretty much.
We're gonna get one too.
Yeah,
We're gonna
you
have
have it, yeah.
Clint build us one or two or however. We just kind of haven't got back to him with the details.
Yeah.
Man, I was
Ready.
thinking if you're gonna get those tracks, maybe you should put them on your samurai.
I mean, that would make
Imagine that.
sense.
They need to have like a Jeep rig like these
It'd
guys.
be a little bit cheaper. Pricey on that truck. Oh.
Thanks, Tommy. Have a good one. Tommy had to run.
Yeah, too much.
Hey Bob, tell us your best story from this last couple of years, a recent one. What's a good one?
Recent one?
A good lodge story.
Yeah, Bob, and you gotta speak loud.
Well, probably the most recent one is my my epic crash.
Yeah.
Talk
let's
about
get
your
it.
epic. So Bob gets a brand
I get
new
a
Link
brand-
snow machine. the
Hey,
greatest
excuse me,
thing
I'm the
ever.
one telling the story. I'm the one telling this story.
Yeah, I've been drinking. Come on. So there he was.
So there I was. So we just gotten in. It was literally the first ride with the Lynx. It was my first time taking it out, and yeah, basically it has so much power. I posted some videos over on Alaskan Bars Vlogs. You can check it out. Some shameless advertising, but I flipped it over a few times, and I ended up turning it into some overflow, and some moisture got down in the throttle, and it started to stick. We did some readjusting. We figured we had it fixed. Then we had turned around. I started to come back, and finally the throttle pinned, and I basically was sent into trees. The skis weren't touching the ground. I'm not sure how fast I was going, but
Full throttle on an
It must have
850
been
was
full
fast as I
throttle.
could fit.
It was basically like this,
Yeah.
where he ripped the
We were
branches
looking at
off the
the-
tree.
Oh, look.
It was like 6 feet up.
You guys can see a video on Bob's and
Yeah.
Alaska Bob's vlogs.
there's a
He's
little
got it.
video of us looking at the aftermath, and that was scary.
What I like is even though you crashed, the machine was pretty much fine except for
Yeah,
the
it's
hole that you
insane.
punched in it.
Yeah, there was like a single hole, like that big, and I just cut out a license plate.
Which I gotta say looks cooler than it looked before.
Yeah.
Right.
I think everyone should use a license
I
plate
think it
rather
upped the
than.
value of the
Yeah,
machine.
absolutely.
Yeah.
This dude literally like took down trees with a snow machine.
It was like, yeah,
Yeah,
wasn't good.
3-4 inch trees.
yeah.
And if you guys don't know what we mean by like your throttle getting pinned and stuck, it'd be like you're on the highway or you're on some road in your car and the gas pedal gets stuck all the way down.
All the
If
way
you're
down.
driving a
And you can't
Corvette.
stop.
Right, if
Yeah,
you're driving-
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically,
yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
like a turbo.
yeah, yeah.
Double
Or a
like,
motorcycle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
double turbo
Yeah.
Corvette.
I'll tell you a Bob story actually. How about that?
Okay, go for
So when me and Tim came out here on that misadventure, 10 years ago. So how old are you, Bob?
I'm almost 19.
19. So this means you would have been 9 years old at the time.
Okay.
And we came out.
I don't know if I remember.
And we didn't know any of you guys or what this was all about. And we're kind of wandering in. You guys gave us hot chili, and it was the best thing in the world. And we look at these pictures, and it's like, Bob's trapping tour. And we're like, well, who's Bob? And they're like, oh, that's that 9-year-old over there. And he takes you on a trapping tour. We're like, what? And we were telling stories. Yeah, there's this kid named Bob who lives out in the middle of nowhere. He'll take you on a trapping tour.
Yep.
Little do we know, we ended up hanging out later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 10
You had
years
a
ago.
Mountain Dew drinking competition with your buddy.
Yeah, you guys were drinking 2 liters of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, he drank like 2 liters. So can't be any how much Mountain Dew I can drink. That's great. You did it.
Somebody said, Jennifer, thanks for running things behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Boy, and Jennifer-
She really does.
Yeah, we don't, we just drink. We drink and tell stories.
These
Right,
guys
snow
get nothing
machines.
done.
Crash no machines.
I sure have been ignoring these comments for a while. Guys, just sitting there. What's
Let's
going
see.
on? 7 of the 10 drunkest cities in America are in Wisconsin.
Nice. Oh, man, we gotta beat that record.
I would believe that. 7 of the 10.
Oh, you're free to leave Australia finally? Hell yeah, come on up here.
Is Australia? How are you guys doing in Australia? What's going on down there? That's been looking pretty crazy in the news. What's going on?
Chrissy.
My cook, Chrissy, has walked in.
Hey.
She's a,
Put your face, lean over this way, Chrissy.
Say hi to everybody.
Stuck.
So the one that makes all the food around here, Chrissy.
Yep.
And Casey over here, the mushing queen.
I don't know if you can see me.
There's her hand, there's her hand.
Chrissy cooked the best meal I've ever had. We had deep fried salmon, deep fried halibut, deep fried chicken, and then we had bacon wrapped ptarmigan with
Jumbo
potatoes
shrimp.
and broccoli.
It was spectacular.
It's the kind of thing you'd expect out here when you're eating. So
any
Barbecue
Bigfoot stories?
shrimp.
barbecue, gumbo shrimp,
Gumbo shrimp.
shrimp on barbecue.
We do have a few Bigfoot stories, a couple. I have a sign on the road that says "Watch for Bigfoot."
These
Bigfoot
Bigfoot guys
crossing.
getting up in here again?
So,
You guys are always at it. Wait for those Bigfoot stories.
my brother's a little crazy, and maybe not. Maybe he's not crazy, but anyhow, he was here the first year we opened in 2008, 2009, and he swore that he was feeding the Bigfoot right off the end of the lodge. He would come out of the brush at night, and he would leave food out there, and he would see it. And he would tell these stories, I mean, as honest as we're talking right here, like it really happened. And he said that every night that Bigfoot would come up and out of the creek bottom, out of all the brush, grab the food and run off in the brush.
He
Sounds
would
normal.
feed
Sounds
it
reasonable.
cantaloupe and watermelon.
Cantaloupe and watermelon. So just so you know, Bigfoot,
Apparently that's
big
what
feet,
cantaloupe and watermelon.
big feet eat cantaloupe and watermelon.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So someone doesn't
Remember.
want to hear about Bigfoot. They want to hear about the aliens.
Oh, the aliens.
Even better.
Oh, of course.
We only have a couple alien stories.
Well, those are bullshit stories.
We had there's the tornadoes, snow tornadoes.
The snownadoes. Yeah, that was
random.
cool.
Yeah.
Is that with or without the spaceship?
Well, they might have been invisible.
So
Yeah. I've seen
So
the
we're out
spaceship,
in the
I swear
woods,
to
right?
God.
we're, I don't know if you were. Oh, yeah, you have. I don't know. You've seen it once.
What was it?
But
The flying
Is-
saucer? Or
no,
the-
no. This is
Yeah.
better. So I'm out in the woods, and there's literally nobody here year round, 200 miles north or south, or 135 miles east or west. So it's a big area of nothing, right? But one time, or a couple times out in the woods, I will find this spot where there's these curlicues of snow.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen them,
I mean,
but they're
Probably not
perfectly
like a
rolled up,
Yeah.
like something
Oh, like
had
a roller.
landed there
Mm.
and pushed a bunch of snow and made all these weird curlicues. And I've seen it like 3 times out here.
I kind of like a crop circle for the snow.
Basically.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
exactly.
Or the same concept at least.
And then if you look at what was the mountain that? So then the other alien story is
Hayes.
Hayes.
Mount Hayes.
Yeah.
Look up Mount Hayes alien on your Google, and there's some really interesting stuff that comes up.
Mm.
So Bob and I were snow machining up by Mount Hayes last
Yeah.
summer or last spring. It was like March. Nobody had been up there for a long time. And there's smoke coming out of the mountain. Well, it's not a volcano, but there's like a pillar of smoke coming out of the top of that mountain at 15,000 feet. No volcanic activity. I got videos
I
of
can
it.
explain it.
I can't explain it. So
Hey, they want to know the story of how you guys opened the lodge.
And then also how you resupply, what our trips are like for resupply.
oh
So
man.
why here and resupply?
So the resupply is pretty incredible. You want to talk about that, Bob?
We have many ways we do it. So, if we can get the Jeep out, we have a Jeep that we have tracks that we put on it. We've had that for 6 years.
Yep.
So we have the Jeep. And we also have a big egg-shaped pod that will haul behind it. It has like skis on it on the bottom, and then it's just like this pod that we can just.
And that's the one with seats in it, right?
Yeah, it has
People
seats in there so that people can ride in it, but then we'll use it for groceries as well.
Is that the one, that lady? Like you guys brought all the eggs in, and she's standing there with the eggs.
Yes.
She was covered
in
Covered in
eggs.
eggs.
We had
That was not good.
600 eggs in there,
Yeah.
and not only half of them made it. And the poor lady that was riding in there
Yeah.
was completely covered in
From
it.
North
So we
Carolina.
covered her in
North
flour and
Carolina.
fried her after that.
That's where they always throw me in there too.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they'll stop along the way and Claude will open the door and go, "Are you doing okay in there?"
Like,
And I'm like, "Yeah, it's great." And he's like, "Shoot, Bob, she's still alive. Let's keep going."
Correction, I carefully opened the door. I just like opened the door in a mad Wolverine. You gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful. We don't know if it was
Yeah.
bad or not.
And what was the other question?
How'd you
Why
guys start
here?
out? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, we started out. This was my dream when I was 12 years old, growing up in Fairbanks, and then we worked 30 years trying to get here, and then we finally bought it in 2008. Opened in January of 2009, and we've been open every day since. Everything we own is here, so we don't go away, or we're just here and open all the time. Hey, wait, we got a drink.
Yep.
Jared Ballard.
Hey,
Jared!
Jared! For a long
Jared,
time.
Thank
Drink
you.
lightweight. Love watching the adventures. A
Right
truly
on.
grounded dude. Well, don't
I
let the
wouldn't say- I
videos
wouldn't
fool
take
you.
that
Michael, yes, this
Turns
is
out
Jack
I'm not.
Russell. This is my dog Ruby.
Ruby, yep, she loves to drink too.
I think it's Timmy's turn to tell a Bigfoot story. He's got a good one.
I don't
Oh,
think we need to talk.
Come on,
Oh, Timmy,
come on,
Timmy.
Timmy.
About it?
Is those
Timmy-
Bigfoot people that it just sucks them in even more, and then they're there every time.
Hey, you're a Bigfoot guy.
Yeah. So I was.
So he'll tell a story.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, no.
I gotta hear
You
it.
get an idea.
I was gonna set it up, but I got nothing.
Oh,
Go
no, you
ahead.
should set it up.
How do we set up for going on?
Just tell the damn story.
How do we set it
Oh,
up?
I've been drinking.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so I've seen him 2 times now. One time I was raft guiding, or it's like a group of Boy Scouts essentially. So I'm sitting in a raft, guiding these kids. There's 4 different rafts. We stopped inside the river to eat lunch. Chilliwack River, Denali Park, and bluebird day, super nice out. All the kids are like eating lunch, and then 2 of them started fighting. So everyone was looking at the 2 kids fighting, and the teachers were like, "Hey, knock it off!" And for some reason, I wasn't paying attention to the commotion. I was looking downstream, and probably, I don't know, maybe 150 feet away, crazy close, this bear came like walking across the Chilliwack, which is like only half a foot deep if we're having to drag rafts down it almost. And it was splashing, big long arms and everything, and standing up the whole time and like walked across the river. I saw it for like a solid 10 seconds, like clear as day, super crazy, and it
Wow.
wasn't a bear.
Wow.
So that's
Wow.
it. Now I wasn't drinking. So.
But he's lying.
There's
But I'm
But he is now.
There's a lot of
That's it.
unexplained shit I've seen out there that you don't. I don't know. You just. I don't know.
When I was in the village doing the beaver camp thing I was telling you guys about, they were talking about a guy who was actually like the local, like, you know, Father John or whatever. He was like the local priest who was known to never tell a lie. This guy was the most honest guy they knew, and they said that he had a Bigfoot encounter and told them about it, and they were like, if he says it, it happened.
Right.
But they said that with their culture, they believe that only certain people can see Bigfoot, is why it's so elusive.
Right.
Only certain, for some reason, only certain people can see him.
Yeah, I think you just have to have an open mind. I don't know. You don't have to like necessarily believe in it, but if you just, just believe there's no way that's real, there's no chance in your eye.
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe it.
It's like
Right.
Santa Claus,
Absolutely.
except Harry.
Santa Claus.
Except Harry.
Bigger, stinkier.
I remember how I found out Santa Claus isn't real. It's not.
What?
Oh yeah, I was 9 years old.
Wait.
There's a half-eaten cookie when I woke up in the morning. No presents anywhere, and there's a note on the fireplace, and
Was it an IOU?
it was worse. No, it's like you forget to put the fire out. I burned my foot, never coming back.
Oh, man.
I never did. Never
So
saw
Jim's
him
parents
again.
never had to buy another gift for him.
Nope. It was a-
Sounds like a bad deal, yeah.
it was a pretty good day.
What do we got, Jennifer?
Did you guys tell the story about how the lodge became?
Yeah.
Did you get the 8-year deal story?
Oh, well, she has a little different version of that story. Go ahead,
Go
Jennifer.
ahead.
Yeah, let's get a story over here.
I need a drink.
Yeah.
She needs another drink.
Wait,
Oh, Frank.
Who's buying us around?
when did
Yeah.
We both need one.
Casey.
I can hear you.
Now you can put your face in there, Casey. This is
Say hi.
Casey.
Hi.
World famous. I did her on
Yeah.
Musher in the future.
Soon to be.
So we put a bid on the lodge and they declined the offer. And so I wasn't really liking the idea of living remotely, but of course I'll follow the dream if that's what pans out. So they declined the offer and I'm like, oh thank goodness we're done with this little idea. So a couple years later, Claude calls me from work and goes, hey, just so you know, we bought the lodge. And I'm like, no, remember they declined that offer. And they're like, no, I made another offer and they took that one. So we now own the lodge. Okay.
Hey, what do we got?
Pushed into it.
And then he's like, don't worry, honey, it'll be an 8-year project. So
Sounds great.
we bought it in June of 08 and it
Thank you,
was
Michael.
open January of 09. I'm not sure where 6 months
Really?
became 8 years, but yeah,
Time is money.
it definitely was a quick.
We got Michael Lula's music. His wife and I are sitting there having a drink with us.
Yes.
Mike, thank
All
you.
right. Thank you,
Cheers.
guys. What are you guys drinking?
Yeah, what do you guys got there?
Thank you.
Something along the lines of whiskey. Thank you, Frank. This is good, by the way.
You're welcome.
Yeah, how about a cheers for our bartender?
Cheers, to Frank.
Cheers.
Frank.
Looks like I got a fill-in bartender too.
I'm making it Jennifer.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
That's what we call them.
What's Jared say? We just have hairy drunk dudes wandering the woods
In whiskey.
in Wisconsin.
Isn't that Bigfoot?
That's Bigfoot.
That's Bigfoot. That's
Man, bear, pig.
We still want to know what Michael's drinking there.
Yeah.
Oh, whiskey.
That's someone else.
Oh, that's someone else. He's got whiskey. All right.
Yeah, Jacob's drinking whiskey?
Yep.
All right. Southern California. Hey, is it sunny down there yet? It's freaking crazy. The one time I go to California, it rained the entire state. It's all 7 days. From Los Angeles to Oregon.
Only your life.
Yeah. Every day.
Tito's.
Tito's. Nice. It's good.
Greetings from Arizona. Tito's. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, that's tasty. That's my mom's favorite vodka.
No lights yet. We're hoping that it clears off so we can see them.
Oh yeah, so probably half of you guys just joined this live stream not too long ago, but once again, we're out at Alpine Creek Lodge, about 70 miles out in the middle of nowhere, at the Grizzly Bar.
Yeah.
And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, these guys are gonna start doing these live streams and telling bar stories. So,
Yeah, we're gonna do the virtual bar thing.
Virtual
Yeah.
bar.
that's gonna be.
Tune in on Friday and Saturday nights or something like
We're not
that.
entirely sure exactly what we're doing yet, but
Yeah.
We'd love to have your feedback about what you guys think will work good and what doesn't work.
this
And
type of
Yeah.
we'll try to set this all up real good.
It's the best bar to be able to hang out in, so you can hang out in it anywhere in the world and hear the crazy stories that gets told here. That's, I think, a
That's
good thing
true.
for people.
And yeah, if you guys go down in the description, you'll find like the link to this Grizzly Bar and Alpine Creek Lodge YouTube channel and Bob's here. So check that stuff out. That way you know when this stuff's happening, or else you're not gonna know. That's all I'm gonna say.
Good stuff.
Hello from the Philippines.
The Philippines.
Philippines, all right.
Man, it's one of my driving students.
Charles W. from the Philippines.
You pouring drinks over there, Bob, or who's the bartender?
Trying to take care of it. No,
These are cool new glasses.
Double double.
Those came from Jody.
Aren't
Can
those
they
cool?
see them? Can you
Oh,
guys see
there
them?
you
They're
go.
really neat. Grizzly bar.
The Grizzly Bar.
Actually, I don't know if you guys can see this bar. You guys tell them about the bar top.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That was-
Bob's
that was
Bob's
my
idea.
idea.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know when we started collecting.
A few years ago.
Yeah, just a few years ago, and we ended up getting just like,
Not gladder.
we had like probably 20 Crown Royal bags full of bottle caps. So then finally we're like, we need to figure out what to do with them. So we just put them all in here. It says Grizzly Bar
Spell it out.
spelled out with a grizzly paw here, with the black bottle caps, and something to use them all up. It looks really nice. I love the way it turned out.
Yeah, really good.
Real slick.
What do we got, Jennifer?
I don't know. Mike is in the middle of a thought. He says, Timmy, we're waiting.
I can't
I'm
help you
waiting to
there,
see
man.
what Mike has to say.
Come on, Mike, you can do it.
Timmy, how
Timmy.
far was the road plowed coming in from Paxton?
From Paxton?
About 2 miles.
Oh, we came in
No,
from
about quarter mile.
Canwell, but yeah, Paxton.
Paxton's only like a quarter mile, and they got a big parking area cleared.
Yeah, there you go.
And Cantwell's about 3-4 miles in. What?
The
Yeah,
typical-
you can make
yeah.
3 or 4 in.
It's the same always.
You guys have plenty of space here too, right? People want to come stay.
Oh yeah, plenty of
This
room.
week. Come
Jennifer can give the booking update for the lodge this winter. How's it
Yeah.
looking?
Bookings are looking pretty good, but there's still plenty of room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially midweek. Weekends are starting to fill up, but there's still plenty of room there. But midweek,
Yep.
lots of room.
Lots of room.
Get your vacation time in. Come out for spring
Mhm.
break. Still a lot of openings there.
You can book online, but if you call me directly, I can probably find rooms that are hidden.
Yeah, she doesn't list all of them online. So, and plus, if you book directly with Jennifer, you save quite a bit of money.
Yeah, and you can talk to a human.
And you can
stuff.
talk to a human. She can tell you all the details and conditions, and
Yep.
as best as we know.
Mike, no, it's not down to dirt on the Cantwell side. There's snow the whole entire way. The trail is good both conditions.
Oh yeah.
It's plowed 5 miles in on the Cantwell side, but there's a big pull out
Pull
from
out,
park in and then snow machine from there.
Yep. Do we? It wasn't. I wouldn't call it gnarly, but there's definitely like a lot of wind drifts coming in from Cantwell about halfway into the ride. So it'll slow you down.
Sections.
Yeah, you'd be going 15 miles an hour for
Yeah, just
10 miles.
yeah, just watch your speed. All of a sudden you'll get bucked. But a few sections we got going pretty quick.
Not bad.
What do we got, Bob?
There's a special
Special deal right there.
Special deal.
Yeah.
Yep,
What's
special
this?
deal. Russ got special deal.
Let's see.
What's the special deal? I didn't hear.
What does Manchu mean? I don't know.
Man, bear, pig.
You think this is like a? I don't know.
What does it say? What are we looking
Does
at?
that sound like a joke?
What are we yelling
I
out
know.
here? Are you messing
all
with us?
too early to say it?
What's going on there, Russ? I feel like there's something
ukulele,
else
Russ?
we need to know. You guys want to yell it out anyway?
Yeah.
What does he want?
Keep up the fire, Manchu. And just let it out now.
Manchu.
Banshee? What's
two,
that?
Wait, is
Three.
that,
I'm
is
not
that
gonna
political?
say this.
Hold on,
Maybe.
is this political?
I have no
don't know
idea.
if it is.
No
We're not doing politics
No
here.
politics in the bar.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay out of this.
Who is Manchu? Man, bear, pig. Who's Manchu, Russ?
Come on, Russ.
Oh,
help
it's
us
his
out.
grandfather.
Ah,
Not
awesome.
Richmond. Oh, well, that's all right. Let's see. Keep up the fire, Manchu.
All right.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Keep
Keep
up the
up
fire,
fire,
Manchu.
Sorry, shut it down. Let's turn it back on.
Way to kill the vibe.
So the internet that we use sucks, but that's what happens when you live in the middle of nowhere. Right now, the connection that we're on, which is the reason that it's so spotty, and we're on Viasat.
Viasat, yeah.
They'll have Starlink by later this year, right?
Yeah, so
Hopefully,
supposedly Starlink, we're all signed up for Starlink, and we're also looking into OneLink. Really incredibly fast internet, 5G comparable,
Yeah.
from what I understand.
We hope.
We hope.
So we are
That'd be great.
first in line, I mean, as far as we know, to get that stuff, and then we're gonna be, we'll be able to live stream from the lodge all the time.
We gotta do this a lot,
Even in
lot
our-
easier.
We have a web camera that live streams daily, right, Jennifer?
Used
Just
to. Well, it does. It goes daily for about an hour.
an hour
Yeah.
between 4 and 5,
Yep.
or something like that. know.
Or man, even uploading videos. So like, how long does it take you to upload video?
Oh,
It takes forever.
Even just like the 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's
will
like
take,
you're sitting there like 2 hours.
like
No,
2
not
minutes.
2 hours, but
Like 2 minutes for the
Okay.
30 seconds. That's not bad.
yeah, it's not
I'm like
horrible, but it's not
Like
good.
that
I mean,
that 9 minute.
oh,
Yeah, it took
what do we got there?
Thanks,
You're
Russ.
sitting there.
Russ!
Hey, Russ.
Cheers, Russ! Woo! We appreciate it. Now I need more scotch.
So Mike says that the Starlings is already in North Pole stations, and that should be here in March.
Oh, really?
March, cool.
Man, that would be awesome.
Get a clearer image then.
Thank you, Frank. That is awesome to hear. Oh, man. That'll change our world, really, because
Oh.
it's hard to do a lot of
Sorry,
stuff.
North Pole station is already in for Starlink.
In for it.
Okay,
So not quite here yet, but it's already for it.
Russ.
Yep, sure is. Yep.
I think that you guys need to be doing a true or false here. We'll ask everyone. Let's see,
Admin
what's a
from
good one? Let's
Greenhouse.
see,
Russ in the
let's
house.
see, or maybe a trivia or some kind.
Some sort of.
What can we cook up here?
What's the best time to come out while you're thinking of that? Is the question.
Man, best time to come out is March. I'm telling you from a
Yeah.
consumer perspective. March is long sunny days, snow's perfect,
Yep.
the temperatures start to get better during the
You better
day.
book it now.
No. From a lodge owner's perspective, any day of the year is perfect.
Yeah. Well, it
These
depends on
guys
what,
love
The
you.
bar is always open.
depends on what you want to
What you wanna
do.
do.
If you want to go fish for, trophy grayling and lake trout, do you guys want to go ptarmigan hunting? Do you guys want to go snow wishing? You want to go hiking? You want to go blueberry picking? You want to go
Trapping.
bear hunting? You
You
want
want
to
to
go
go hit a
trapping?
tree? Yeah.
It all depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
There's a season for everything, it seems like up here, right?
And like, yeah, Timmy comes out all times of the year.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just, it's a
Sort of
dramatic change in this area from one season to the next. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a whole different world of
Yeah.
what you're doing and what you're thinking and what you're going out in the woods to do, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
True or false?
Sure.
Bob holds the record brown bear for the area.
grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear, brown bear, same.
Is it true or false?
True or false?
Is it
What do you
true or
think? Did
false?
Bob get the biggest grizzly bear there has ever been in the area? True or false?
When he was 16.
16 years old.
Seems very
Is that's sounds like they gave it away there.
Balls.
Seems very-
False, yeah. He was 17.
It is, what are they saying? True,
That's
true, true.
Yeah, that was too easy.
Oh,
We got one.
okay,
We got
so-
a tougher one.
It was true that he got a record book grizzly
It was
bear,
not.
but it was number 24 ever in the world.
No, it wasn't the record.
It wasn't number
24.
one. It was 24. Still highly respectable. Just
Well, especially
7
for this
miles
area
from
where
Lodge.
there's no
It's just
salmon.
24.
Right.
It's not that good.
I've got one.
You got
Yes.
one? What you
I
got?
have one. So I know you can't see me, but is this true or false that Claude ran a mile in under 5 minutes?
I'm gonna say false.
That's pretty fast.
Unless he was getting
I don't
chased
know.
by that record grizzly bear.
Right?
I mean, was it downhill? I don't know.
I wasn't falling out of the
Both
airplane.
ways. It was uphill
That's
both
a
ways.
fast mile. I feel like that's a fast mile.
Well,
Everyone's saying false.
It is true,
Ah!
and what was the time?
and it was 4 minutes and 12 seconds.
Oh, it was.
Okay, so what's the context?
No, he was.
Too fast.
Hey, there we are. We're back.
They're all saying false that
The
you can run
suspense.
anywhere.
Yeah, so you made it.
Claude.
It's true.
But my running career began, I was 11 years old for moose with my dad
Oh yeah.
in 1909, and a bear had chased me, and I had ran down the hill to get away, which I know you're not supposed to run away from bears, but it was a sow with cubs, so
When they're chasing you, it's
when,
hard to do anything.
when they're chasing you, you got a couple choices.
I just had to
Run or die.
Yeah.
So I decided running was my best option. And so after I did that run, that's when I took up my running career. Because I'm like,
I
if
never.
I'm going to be in bear country, I'm going to know how to run
When you
fast.
get serious.
Right.
I knew both of those, but I didn't realize that that's when it started.
Yeah, that is when it started.
Did you join?
I never ran
high school
before.
cross country team?
Yeah, cross country, track. Yeah. But up to that point, I hadn't. I was like, I was just out in the woods all the time, hunting, fishing, and trapping, and hiking, and whatever. So
You still like running?
no,
But you got a snow machine.
We're done now.
that's right. That's why I have a still machine. What do you got, Jennifer?
People are saying true, and that's fast.
Jared just said, hey, it's his story. He can tell it how he remembers it.
That's right. Thank you, Jared. Exactly right. When you show up here, the first beer is on me.
Oh, man.
Someone also wants to know who's going to be the first one to go outside naked and do a snow angel.
But hey,
Not Tim again.
I'm not doing that again.
It was really uncomfortable last time.
Yeah, it really was.
So someone is moving to Alaska. What is the best clothes to bring up from the lower 48? And 10 mm or 10 millimeter or 44 mag?
Ah, great question.
Oh, excellent question.
Yeah, the 10's like the new thing, I feel like.
10's a new, so here's the problem we had, is that when you buy those 10s or whatever, any semi-auto pistol, they're gonna jam in the ice, in the grime, in the
too many
cold.
moving
All the
parts.
Glocks. Yeah.
Really?
I'm telling
It's a
you,
thing.
you better
Revolvers,
have a
yeah.
revolver. We had got
Yeah.
9s and 10s to pack around in the woods, and what we found is that when we're on the range trying to shoot them, they would lock up,
Yeah.
and you don't have
Yeah.
time to
Right.
unjam a gun.
Yeah.
I'm telling
the
you,
bears
revolver,
can-
44 mag. Bob and I both pack 454 Casuls,
Hand cannon.
hand
I'll get a
cannons.
44 Smith
They
&
really
Wesson.
don't kick
Yeah,
that
it's
bad.
the
They're not.
Yeah.
It sounds worse than it is, but it will
Those are
kill a
beast.
bear dead. That bear story that I'm going to tell in the future
Oh,
was
better
killed
say-
with a 454 Cazul.
Yes.
So, Mike says he disagrees with you.
Okay, go ahead.
He said the only thing that you need is a 22, because you only need to shoot your friend and outrun him.
That's
That's a good point.
That is, yeah.
But if you're alone, Mike, if you're
Yeah,
alone, you need a 454 Cazul.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause the old debate is the 10 mil magazines can hold more, so you got more chances
More.
of making contact.
Or you could have one chance.
Or you have no-
or it jams up.
Right, if
after
it
the
jams,
first
right.
shot
Well, if it
before the
jams,
first
Like, you know,
So I mean, I don't knock down there cleaning all my guns with a Q-tip every day. They're
Uh-huh.
getting full of dirt and grime.
shot. We're out there so much, you just can't spend that much time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So,
So-
the revolvers you can make. them
I never
go
heard
off.
someone with like, I don't even know like the size, the diameter, what you're shooting out of a 10 mil. Like, is it like, does it look about like a 44 or you like totally?
Probably close to a 44.
Yeah. it's
But
so
44 is
small.
still bigger. It's more lead going. into
Yeah, a
something.
little bit more. It's just
Their
something.
their ballistics aren't much different.
No.
but a little
Pretty
bit
similar.
more.
Because a lot of people are starting to go to 10s. I've just
Yeah.
seen that.
You can also do a 45 long Colt,
45 long Colts.
and that's a pretty good round for
Sharp.
Which we have, 45. I don't know that I would trust to kill a bear. I'd charge a bear with a 45 long
Yeah.
pole. I mean, it's half the powder and lead of a
I'd rather just
44
have 12
mag.
gauge.
Is that right?
It's really not much.
Yeah.
And I carry a Taurus, 454 Taurus that has the 454 Cazul, or it does a 45 long Colt,
Go to the
or
judge,
always
whatever
shoot
it
a
is.
3-inch
Yeah, it's
4
the
gem.
Raging Judge.
Yep.
And it has.
The Raging
you can
Judge.
Shoot 3-inch 410 as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What do you have? The Ruger.
Ruger,
Red
Black
Hawk.
or Red Hawk?
Red Hawk.
Red
He's
Hawk.
got the Red Hawk. Yeah.
Super Red Hawk.
Super Red Hawk.
I've heard that's the way to go.
You guys have guns? Who's a gun toter out there? I'm not a gun.
Mike has Smith & Wesson 44
There it
mag.
is.
Nice. Yeah.
Same here. S&W.
I don't think you can go wrong with a 44.
No,
mag. It's just such a
It fires
good,
every time.
tried and true, tested
Yeah.
round.
I can't hit anything, but you just wait till it's on you and then you pull the trigger.
The key to bear protection is don't start shooting when it's 100 yards away,
Yeah,
like a
you
lot of
just-
people do. 50
yeah.
yards, it's bear's charging.
It's probably gonna turn.
10 yards at the earliest you want to start pulling the trigger.
Well, and wasn't it 80 or 90% of the time a grizzly's gonna false charge anyway? So
Yeah.
you're better off just trying to wait until that last second when you're sure it's not a false charge.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys ever had a bear chase you?
Yeah, Bob's got a bear chase story.
Yeah, we were. Man, when was that? That was like
At least 10 years ago.
at least must have been 8 or 9. We were down. We were fishing on this lake. We named Bob Fish Lake because I like to fish there.
'Cause- well, and Bob caught a world
I
record
caught-
grayling there,
I did catch it.
which is over there
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah, right up there.
This is all true, the bear and the grilling. You know.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's how we call it. Anyway, we were fishing down there. We must have been there for an hour or two, just making all sorts of noise and fishing the whole time and talking loud. And not like we were trying to be quiet or anything. But then 2 caribou ran across in the opposite direction of the trail going back, and we didn't think of anything of it. They were just wandering. And then we were on our way back, and we turned this corner, and about 100 yards, maybe 70 yards probably. This huge bear is just eating blueberries right in front of us, and then all of a sudden he stands up on his hind legs, pounces at us a couple times. Yeah, yeah,
Like that.
really, so
good.
scary. So we throw the reverse. At that time, the guns were in the scabbards in the back.
The
We
back
didn't have
scabbard on the Ranger crew.
Don't you
Yeah,
do it?
we didn't
Yeah,
have
you do it
access
right
to it.
there.
You just gotta throw
access- So we just throw it in reverse. We get back as far as we can, get the guns ready, come back around, and he's gone. But that was really scary.
Oh.
And the big lesson learned for us there was don't use the back scabbard if you're out in the woods.
Have the guns
So we
close.
keep the guns in the console between us because you can't.
What's the point?
If you're caught, you don't have time to go to the back to get a gun out. So yeah.
How about this? This is your guys' chance. This is Timmy's channel. Y'all get a chance to ask Tim to tell or elaborate on any story. Any story you guys want to hear.
I like
Elaborate
that.
on
I
anything.
like that.
Whether it's Nugget Creek.
Cheers to
or
Timmy! What do you got, Timmy?
Someone,
Someone actually wants to know about the new truck bed trailer. Who made it and how is it pulling?
Oh yeah.
I'll
I'd
tell
like
you
to
all.
hear that.
I'll
Yeah,
tell
let
you
Matt
all
tell
about
you.
it.
Let Matt tell you all about the trailers.
First of all, you have to put a sled deck in it and load it, and then when Tim loads the snow machines on it for his buddy, he dumps them right off the side and breaks the side panel and a bunch of other shit. So it's terrible. It's dumb, but it looks cool. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, actually, like, the first time I unloaded, or the second time I unloaded a sled, I unloaded Matt's because he didn't want to get up there, and it fell off the ramp and, like, kind of broke his snow machine. a little
You'll
bit.
see it on the next episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It'll be on this episode from Alpine Creek. You'll see me
yeah.
roll a snow machine off the truck bed trailer, so.
And that wasn't his only. That wasn't your only screw up on the or
No.
error that
No,
happened
we've
or
had
whatever.
a couple of those.
Yeah.
Toes good though,
I
right?
mean, it's Tim.
Those are
Toes good.
Only came unhooked once. Actually, that truck bed trailer came unhooked on my way to Thompson Pass.
Oh, that's not good.
The dude that I had a buddy make the actual trailer for me, weld it together, and he put a 2 5/8 hitch on it, which is a pretty big hitch, and I only had a 2-inch ball, and he went ahead and just set it on the ball and locked it in and just let me drive home, didn't mention anything. So I'm going to Thompson Pass fully loaded, and that's a heavy trailer. It's 2,500 pounds with nothing in it, and it came off a hill, like a good pothole or something, came unhooked, and it jammed up under the truck house and was grinding all over everything. Like, I slowly came to a stop, and the only thing that saved it's that diamond plate box. It it's the
Wow.
perfect height to for the wood to just kind of went under everything and jammed in.
Wow.
Man,
So, anyway,
Yeah, lucky.
the trailer's great though.
it's always something.
It's always
It's always
something.
I mean, yeah, especially guys like Timmy that get out and do shit. You know, if you ain't doing shit, nothing will happen to you. That's
Nope.
for sure.
That's for sure.
Oh, he said no.
How about the reason you got a snow machine?
Oh, Nugget Creek.
Nugget Creek.
Yeah.
So what is the Nugget Creek on the side of the snow machine?
Well, that's how it all
That's how it
started.
all started.
The two of us were just.
You tell us. I can't even tell it. You'll tell it better than me.
Well, I'll tell the truth is why. So we were into ptarmigan hunting, and we had done some snowshoe ptarmigan hunting. And Tim said, "Oh yeah, I know where there's some really great ptarmigan hunting, way out in the middle of freaking nowhere. We'll take my 4-wheeler on this really rock solid." Now remember, this is like December, January. This is the middle of the winter, and he's
He's out near McCarthy, Alaska.
McCarthy, yeah. So it's
that
an
area.
8-hour drive from Anchorage in the winter to get to a trail that takes you about 16 or 17 miles out to an old trapper cabin in the middle of nowhere, which is a really cool trail. But he decided to bring a 4-wheeler instead of, we didn't have snow machines. Oh yeah, it's a bomber trail, no problem. It's all super hard packed, no problem. So we get out there, and it's Tweedly me and Tweedly dumbass ready to hit the trail. And we got our 410s, and we get on and start driving, and we're actually pretty good for the first couple miles. And then all of a sudden, you're on a snow machine trail with a 4-wheeler. What's going to happen? So you dip off, and
It's fairly packed. We did all right, but yeah, you just
we winched
it
out
just gets sucked off
probably
the
30 times.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean, we winched our
trail.
way
The winch
all the way
never
there.
broke either.
No, the winch never broke. Somehow.
$75 winch.
Yep. And so we
Yeah.
finally get out to this cabin, and and we huddled around this like wood stove and with this tiny like little window, so totally pitch black in there, and we cooked these huge 2-inch steaks, and that's when I discovered medium rare steak is the best, by the way. And the next morning I realized we didn't even cook them, we just ate them raw. And I was like, man, it's the best goddamn steak I've ever had in my life. And we went around and looked for ptarmigan, didn't find a single ptarmigan. Little did I know he was actually scouting whitewater for his kayak the whole time. Tim's always up to something
So,
else.
yeah, I think there's, I've heard there's
There's
ptarmigan
ptarmigan up in this way.
valley.
I was right down in this gully where this canyon is.
He's so full of shit. So anyway, and then we we go to sleep that night. We wake up the next morning like 2 feet of powder.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
kidding.
crazy. It
Dumped
really did. It
overnight.
snowed 2 feet overnight.
And here we are
four-wheeler.
with a 4-wheeler.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
15 miles out of trail.
And we winched another 30 times all the way back to the
Oh my
truck.
God.
It was the next day you went in and bought a snow machine?
Yeah, so we got back from that trip, and I literally went into Ski-Doo. It was that same week. I walked into the Ski-Doo dealership and like, I want that one. I'm like, just sign up for a loan and just did it.
It was all over
Yeah.
from there.
So if you see the Nugget Creek stickers, that's
That's what it's from. You see, okay,
That's
nice.
How'd you meet Johnny Lungs?
That's it.
How did you meet Johnny Lungs?
Yeah,
You
how
mean
did
out
you
in
meet-
Peck
we
Town?
all want to know how you met Johnny
Yeah,
Lungs.
Johnny Lungs. I met him at a festival. I was dating a girl that used to play in a band with him in New Orleans back in the day.
Wow.
And Johnny's just like he's a train hopper, hobo kid, and just played music. That's all he did. And then just took a train up to Seattle, and then him and some buddies like hitchhiked up to Alaska basically, and he just loved it, never left.
Wow.
Moved up to Fairbanks. Now he owns like 4 cabins in Fairbanks. The hobo king.
Nice. The Hobo King?
Hobo King. He's the real deal.
Yep.
Nice.
What's your guys' favorite Timmy video of all time?
Oh, yeah.
Top video.
That's a good question.
There's some ones out
I
there.
mean, if I'm answering, it's the Alpine Creek Lodge.
Yeah,
episode.
there's a couple on there.
Well, which one?
There's about to be
Which
a
one
couple
of the
more.
3? 4 now? How many is there?
Is it the blow up or the avalanche or
Lost Dogs.
the lost dogs or
How many miles have you put on your 7.3 so far?
7.3? She's a baby. She's got like 210K on there.
Oh, wow. That's still
Long
pretty
way to
good.
go.
Yeah, long ways to go.
It has all kinds of problems already.
How many did you buy it with though?
150 something.
Wow.
Wow.
You
2.5
bought it like
years.
what, 2 years ago? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
Yep. Yep. Driving in Alaska will do that.
Yeah.
It takes
wow.
7 hours to go anywhere.
Well, we sure enjoyed your videos of your travel trips down south.
Oh, that was fun.
That was cool.
You guys are down there too, golfing away.
Yeah, golfing.
Tearing up the courses.
So Lisa is in Kentucky and she wants to know how they get a guy that's in Alaska. I think
Just
Timmy's
come to
still
Alaska.
free.
Yeah.
Yep.
How
just
to get
come
a guy in Alaska?
Yep.
Just show up.
Bob's single. I don't know how old you are, but Bob's
Bam.
single.
You got a place to stay, sleds to ride.
Hey, but what is it? The odds are good, but the
goods
goods
are
are
bad.
odds. Yeah.
So true.
Exactly right.
It is actually true. That is a fact. But seriously, Bob.
You
it's,
just come up here and work in the bar. You'll have a boyfriend in about 3 days.
That's it, well.
How did the camper hold up on the drive?
Great. Hopefully.
You didn't have it in that rattled loose at all, or pulled out? Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Here, nothing.
Wow.
Wow,
The
that's
camper
awesome.
fared better than the truck.
Yeah,
Way back's not gonna be
it's
good, though.
amazing. Yep. But yeah, you guys know I had that Toyota RV that full-time in for like 6 years, and the wall was peeling off, so that was the goal. Is like I've got 2.5-inch screws holding stuff together, so it's not like staples. and
Yeah,
glues.
like the original campers.
Yeah,
they're just
yeah, like any camper. Yeah, they're
fancy.
yeah. How do they make cash campers? Cash pretty much staples and glue. Right?
Yep, staples and glue. Yep.
There's a musher going up. I don't know who that
Who
is.
is
though.
that?
Oh, Chrissy's up there.
We should see who it is. Is it?
So we had a musher come in besides Jeff King. Must be a different one.
Attack!
The Jack Russell's
Casey,
on it.
Casey.
The Jacks are got it. They
These
got
are
it. They
dogs.
got
They're
it.
friendly dogs.
Yeah.
Hey, should we remind everyone who's just now tuning in if they missed it what this is all about and
Mm-hmm.
tell them what's happening, where we are?
You guys do it this time.
Go for it.
Doing
Paul.
the virtual bar here at
That's
the
right.
GRIZZLY Bar.
Yeah.
The very
We'll be doing
first.
this hopefully a bit more often.
Yeah, we're hoping like every Friday or Saturday or something like that when we got a
once
bunch
a
of
week.
people and we're telling stories. I mean, we're basically out in the woods doing shit every day, so we're out having a good time, and we like to document that through Bob's vlogs and through the GRIZZLY Bar, the new YouTube page we set up there for that. in Alpine Creek Lodge, and just kind of show people what we do out here on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And we thought the bars, you know, we are so remote, as again, probably one of the most remote bars in the world, if not the most remote one. And so it's hard for a lot of people to get here, but the few that do get here are usually pretty interesting characters, and we thought it'd be fun to be able to share that with you guys, and as we kind of work out the kinks of this, and it's going to be fun to be able to bring everybody in on that.
Yeah.
Tonight's the main voyage of hopefully many more good ones to come.
Yep.
I know
think it's a great
personally,
idea.
getting a chance to come out here and hang out and sit at this bar and drink is a once a year opportunity for us and a never opportunity for a lot of you guys. So
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a great idea for these guys to be doing this and grab a drink and saddle up and hang out.
Or put it on your bucket list. Just look.
Or come on out.
Just do it. Book that plane ticket.
We take people up to glaciers, we take people out trapping, we take them out, whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
If you just want to go for a ride and see this incredible wilderness, we do all that too. It's hard to imagine.
Yeah.
And you know, if we get something going, we'll do a Truck House Life weekend out here.
I won't be here. Oh man.
The Timmy's weekend
Yeah.
for all of the YouTubers.
Yeah. In our reality, I'll probably come by to you guys. Right? This one,
Yeah.
So, question is, have you ever been dip netting?
but dip netting.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
I think we
We
all
were
have,
just
right?
talking about that.
Yeah,
Everyone here
dip
is
netting
dip
is
netting.
a lot of fun.
I haven't done it in the last
Been a lot of years for
a lot of
you.
years.
We kind of moved. We used to live right on the Kenai River, but we've moved. You know, we're several hours from the ocean nowadays.
I was born in Soldotna, Alaska, and then we moved up here, and I was 5.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know where Soldotna is, it's like pretty much, it might as well be salmon capital of the world.
Yeah.
Like Kenai River.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're asking where in Alaska. If you take a pin and stick it in the direct center of Alaska,
Yeah,
that's pretty much where
pretty
we're
much
at.
where
Yeah.
we're at.
We're how far away from Denali? So not that far, probably 150 miles or something.
To
200
Denali
miles,
Park
40.
entrance, we're 100 miles by road.
Yeah.
We're about a 5-hour drive to Fairbanks, 4 to 5 hour drive to Fairbanks, 5 to 6 hour drive to Anchorage.
Pretty much
In the summer, of course. In
I was
the
about to say.
Yeah.
road is
70 miles
plowed
machine
from
ride.
the road's officially open May 15th to October 1st.
Town name.
Tell
Town.
me.
What town?
So it's Alpine Creek, Alaska population. Everybody you see right there.
Well,
Seriously.
as Jennifer was saying, I think a lot of people mix up the idea that there's the Denali Park Road, which is the
Yes.
tourist kind of iconic. You take a bus in to go see the Denali Mountain. But then there's what's called the Denali Highway, which for Alaskans is a much better treasure trove because
Yeah, totally.
it's a free-for-all dirt road that
Yeah.
basically spans from Cantwell to Paxton.
Gorgeous drive.
And it's the coolest area in the whole state. It is like the real deal. You drive out, you can camp anywhere, you can do anything. You look somewhere, you can go anywhere. Bring machines or hike or bike or whatever you want to do and
Yeah.
fish and hunt. It's the coolest place in the whole
Thousands of
state.
miles of trail.
And these guys are dead center in the middle of it.
Right
So
in the middle.
Cantwell's on the left and
We're
Paxton's on the right.
67 miles from Cantwell and 68 miles from Paxton, so we're
Yeah.
literally in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were talking about how unique that was to you guys. Were like all these other. There's tons of lodges in Alaska, but this one in particular, it's like you guys have half the year you're totally cut off from society. You know,
Right.
it's like
Yeah.
you have to get on a snowmobile or you can't get here.
Yeah.
And then summertime, all of a sudden you can drive here in your car. So
Yeah.
to like experience both worlds is just really unique.
Someone asked if we've ever been to Circle Hot Springs.
Circle Hot Springs. Yes, I've been to Circle. We actually tried to buy that years and years ago.
Really?
Had you made it there, Brett, yet?
I haven't.
It's
been to
really
China.
cool.
I don't know if I've been there.
Is the
You've
Circle the
been
one that
there,
you
but
have
were
to
girl.
hike into? Or?
No,
You
no.
can drive
You
in?
can drive to it.
Oh, you know where I've been? Toilet Hot Springs. In the
Toilet?
bathroom. Yep. I'm going there right now. I'll be back.
Toilet Hot Springs.
I'm going right now. What's the one? There's a hot springs that's like a remote one.
Tawana or something
Yeah,
like that.
Tolomana, that's right.
That's the one that Brent Sass lives
Is
next to.
Circle the one that they shut down or no?
No, well, Circle shut down. But
Change
it
Tawana's
back.
the one
Yes.
that Brent Sass, a friend of ours, lives at. And really good dude, but he's just a few miles from there.
They want to know if we've run into any cast from Life Below Zero or Last Alaskan?
Yes. So Life Below Zero will be here on Tuesday,
For more film.
staying at the lodge for about 6 days, filming Jesse Holmes,
Yep.
who's a good friend of
You know
ours.
Jesse
He's
well, yeah.
one of our nearest neighbors. So Jesse's a really good dude. We'll definitely have him on one of the episodes here. And yeah, so Life Below Zero, the whole film crew will be here on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we ran into one of the guys from Life Below Zero, I guess, on the drive-in.
yeah, that'd been Jesse.
That would have been
Yeah,
Jesse.
he was real stuck in the snow, so.
Yeah.
No camera crew,
No
though.
camera crew though.
Yeah.
We also have Martha Tanzi on Mountain Men. She films out here. Alaska Proof. A couple of documentaries. We've been on about 13 shows ourselves.
Different.
And we were in one movie too. If you ever want to watch a kind of a cool movie, One Boat, me, Jennifer, and Bob are on that.
Yeah.
It's called One Boat, and I think it's on all the streaming services.
I'm not sure.
But it's basically, they filmed us on Election Day 2016.
Yeah.
Nonpartisan, so really good show.
Yeah,
Bob,
just
Bob
shows.
actually shoots a caribou on it.
I do.
Nice.
Warren Buffett's one of our co-stars in that, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Looks like a couple of folks are getting sleepy and tuning out. Thanks for hanging in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I suppose it's earlier for us than it is for anyone else.
Yeah.
'Cause what time is it for us right now?
It's,
It's only 8 o'clock our time, so we're just getting warmed up. But I guess for some of you guys around the world, it's
Yeah.
probably pretty late. So
We're getting more, I think. We were down to 70.
yeah,
Oh,
people
wow.
coming and going.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
What was the question? Jennifer, what? Oh, Roosevelt Lake. Oh yeah.
Oh man,
That's one of the most beautiful places on the planet.
it is.
Winter or summer. Great lake trout fishing. Stuck between two mountains. It's incredible.
Ptarmigan hunting.
Ptarmigan hunting. Well, you can't ptarmigan hunt there, but.
No.
There you
Oops.
go. Well, I know that you did because you walked up from the Denali Highway.
That's right.
That one time.
I used
That was
to
a
be.
long hike.
That was a long hike.
Yeah. So gotta.
It really is the coolest place in the whole world, though. We went up there.
You guys still talking about this?
No, we're talking about Roosevelt Lake.
Oh.
Last September, we went up there right after it snowed. We camped right at the lake for about 3 days.
You catch some Lakers?
Second cast of the whole trip. Ooh, fish on, had a nice one. And I was so excited. Oh, I got one. I've never caught a Laker. It's been on my hit list. I'm a big fisherman.
Oh,
never
man.
caught a Laker. And I had one second cast, and I was like, oh, it's going to be a good weekend. It jumps right off because I didn't care. I was like, oh, we're going to be catching fish left and right.
Never cut another.
Fish for 2 days straight. I'm talking 6 million casts. Didn't get another nibble.
Nothing?
Not another one.
So you got on your next trip out. We're gonna get you to Snodgrass Lake. We'll
That
catch
sounds
some
good.
big
That
Lakers.
sounds good.
Do some ice fishing.
Never caught a Laker still.
Yeah.
Had one. It was a nice one too.
Our last ice fishing trip to Snodgrass didn't go too
No.
well, as I remember.
Yeah.
Well, this one will be a little warmer.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were sleeping for 7 days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I was talking about the fishing and how Windy Creek and Valdez Mine Trail are great valleys.
Yep.
And how there's another secret lake that
Oh.
we can only show to them.
Yeah.
And Mike's trying to find it, so
Ooh.
We don't talk about that one.
we're not
Sneaky
talking
Mike.
about that. He has to come
Very
up to find
sneaky.
where that
Mike's trying to
secret lake
get
is.
I like this Mike guy.
Listen here, Mike.
Hey.
Yep.
Mike's like,
Don't push
wait,
it, man.
is it Roosevelt? I'm like, no, not Roosevelt.
Too much
That's
information.
where it
has
That's where
already
it
been
came from. Then
said.
we started talking about Roosevelt.
You gotta come out here to get the secret spots.
Yep. And that's when Bigfoot will get you.
Bigfoot.
That's awesome.
I'm not gonna talk anymore. We're done here.
So we know Bigfoot exists.
Yeah,
I think
he's
that's,
alive.
I think that's what we've learned today.
You guys have them in your basement, true or false?
Yeah.
True or
All
false?
So
Timmy's
from,
only 5
Northern
foot.
California.
From where in California?
Northern California.
California, where at? Eureka? Where you at?
Northern California.
Someone shout out from.
That's where I just bought a
Nice.
samurai.
About out from Northern California.
Shout out.
A shout out, sorry.
Shout out to North
About
Carolina.
out.
Yes.
I thought I could only not hear, but apparently I can't read words either.
Hey guys, Timmy's drink is
Oh,
getting
wait.
low.
Kind of shallow.
Someone needs to buy Timmy a drink.
Yeah.
Mike,
I don't
Mike
think
was
anyone
already
buys
here.
it.
I guess I'm not sure which exactly one was Mike, but Mike was here on the 4th of July.
Mike,
Oh,
really?
He said Tim was pretty hungover.
Oh,
I don't think we know.
Tim's
Yeah.
awesome. Welcome back to the bar, Mike.
One of
Good
the
to see you.
And everybody else.
people with Mike.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So they heard Claude sing.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
You did
You
say.
heard me sing?
He
totally
sang Ring
sang.
of Fire.
Yeah.
The Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash.
Uh-huh.
No shit.
He's
Except the band didn't know the lyrics, so I'm
Yeah.
like all screwed up.
He pitched it right
What
up.
kind of band is this?
I don't know.
What kind of band doesn't know Ring of Fire? It's 3 chords. Timmy.
That's why next 4th of July, coming up this year,
Play 8 hours. Watch what happens.
coming up this year, we're gonna have Blake Shelton here. So we're getting rid of Timmy. We're bringing
Yeah,
in Blake
you don't-
Shelton.
we don't want to do that again.
I know.
Yeah, hopefully Sharman will come back and visit you guys.
No, Sharman. No, Sharman.
Hey, Sharman,
Sorry,
go watch.
Sharman, if you're watching, don't come back. You are banned. You're the only person banned from
The only
Alpine Creek Lodge.
86th in the whole Alpine Creek history.
We love you, Sharman. Just be mindful.
Tim's worried about losing one fan.
Hey, but how many people got haircuts? There was
there
haircutting.
was-
Johnny
It was like
Lung's
a-
Johnny Lung's got his head
There
shaved.
was a lot
There
of
was
hair
several
cutting.
mullets for
Just
sure.
one
Yeah.
person.
Yo, thank
No.
you.
There's still hair out there, for real.
Yeah.
It's still hair.
So it's not only is it a live band and a party and free food on the 4th of July, but free haircuts after 2 in the morning.
Free haircuts.
You don't want one though.
Drag your hippie ass out here and get yourself a haircut.
I don't know what happened. We came down in the morning and there was like at least 25 pounds of hair laying all over the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be Johnny Lung's.
Jesus Christ. I don't know if you should be telling the viewers this stuff.
Yeah, I know. They'll be like, don't ever go to that place.
Steep drop off in viewers all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So everyone-
Dang.
I'm actually getting a headache just thinking about that weekend.
What's
Oh.
up? What are our viewers?
July
at?
4th?
What are they?
When you just said
78?
that, it was very funny because it went from 96 to 78.
What?
Oh, wow. There you go. Yeah. 22 viewers.
Yep.
You scared everybody away.
Got it right in.
Whoops.
Damn. Yeah, this is gotta be
We
good.
gotta fix the topic too.
Yeah.
We're
Thank
so
you for that
fine.
update,
Oh, we're
man.
going back up.
Oh, we're on back up.
We're going back up.
Right.
I don't see why we'll get this
Someone
awesome
asked
internet
Timmy,
connection.
are you still getting a husky?
Maybe.
No, he ain't getting no dog.
Yeah.
A dog?
Tim's gone 6 months of the year.
He can't even take care of himself. Come on.
Hey, you can. There's 26 of them down there. You
Yeah,
can
there's-
go,
yeah, you can-
Oh, yeah,
you
there's
know.
all
You
over.
could rent one for a week.
Yeah, yeah.
Rent a
Well,
dog.
Truth be told, I have 2
Why
parakeets.
doesn't anybody do
Yeah.
that? Rent a dog. Think
Yeah,
about
have you ever
that.
put your birds in the video? Yeah.
Rent a dog.
idea.
Another $1 million idea.
Maybe we'll bring the parakeets
Maybe-
out to
$1 million idea, rent a dog?
Rent a dog, yeah.
Rent a dog.
Rent a dog. Like you don't have time to own one, but you got a couple weeks vacation. It's like, man, if I could just rent a dog for a couple weeks, that'd be cool.
You can rent my dog anytime you want. For free.
No, you can rent my dog.
Have your viewers seen you mushing? Do you need to be mushing for your
I
viewers?
tried mushing one time and I went down. It was in.
You don't want to let him.
He's gonna mush the
Yeah.
iron dog.
I like,
Yeah, don't-
I remember
don't
like
let
went
him
off
get-
the hill and
Last
slammed
time
into
he
the
had
ground.
any involvement with dogs at Dingle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. They followed him around.
That's why I own parakeets.
So Casey and her son Thale, they do dog mushing tours out of the lodge also for people that want to get a handle
That
on that.
is a fact.
Tim's not invited, but other people that want to do it.
Yeah.
No.
Everyone but Tim.
Yes, come up and go dog mushing. The spring will be a great time, right?
Oh my
It's
gosh,
raining.
yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
You can actually drive your own team. You could be on the runners with your own dogs.
Wow, no
so.
kidding.
And just to explain that to people, there is very few places in Alaska or anywhere in the world that you can go where you can drive your own team.
Yeah.
Most of them are like, well, you sit over here in a little sled bag, you don't get to drive it. But
Really, you get to
Casey,
run the
Matt, Addie Ann, and Thale, they actually let
You drive the dogs.
you drive the dogs by yourself.
I mean, we'll be with
You'll
you.
be
so
on a
you'll
tag
be good,
sled
yeah.
or with them
Yeah.
same sled, but you're driving the team, and that
Yep.
just doesn't happen.
You know,
Through some
Really?
of the most beautiful country there is. I mean, it's
Yeah.
gorgeous here. So
Give him a thumbs up there, Theo.
Yeah.
Show yourself.
Yeah.
Tell 'em what's up.
Yeah, Theo, move down a little bit,
Yeah.
Theo.
He'll take it. We got our youngest bar patron here. Don't worry, we carded him. He's 21.
Hey, what do we got here? Hey, we get a drink again. Jay!
Hey, who's in the
What's
house?
the last name?
Jay Smallin in the house.
Jay
Jay!
Smallin.
Woo!
Thank you, Jay.
Appreciate it. 1999. I like your style.
Oh,
Yeah, that's perfect.
That was a good year.
That was a good year.
Did you remember when they thought like the world was gonna end?
The
on
world was
internet?
gonna
I know.
end.
2000.
Oh my goodness.
I do.
Yeah.
We're all still here.
Yep.
Somehow.
People thought they were gonna die in 1999.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
would
so
have
we
always
guys
been
go
in
here.
2000.
Whoa! Gina!
I don't know.
Gina!
Oh, we gotta have it. Give me a beer, Bob. Give me a beer.
Yeah, hey.
Go,
Drinks-
Carl.
oh. We gotta
Gina, we
do
gotta do
What-
something
what's
special.
the-
we gotta do something special for Jay and Gina.
Somebody,
Wow!
somebody kick Timmy in the nuts for Gina.
We're not prepared. Peace out.
Is that what she says?
No.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping that's what she said, because I'm doing it.
You put enough money in there, we'll do anything.
Don't you guys go
I
get
don't
any
sit
ideas?
down, but I don't care.
This is not
All right, Gina.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
Thank you guys for
Very
supporting. Yeah.
Very cool.
Heck yeah.
There you
Cheers
go.
to Gina
Got a good
and Jay.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
That is good stuff.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do with whatever this money that comes in. We should figure out something weird to do with it.
Let's drink it away.
Oh.
Maybe get better internet? I think that's
That
step
could
one.
be that could be the deposit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Seriously.
we could do it. Or you guys need a camera to like, you're gonna need like your stuff.
Like something
Use it to, like-
just fixed,
Oh no.
Yeah.
mounted.
Someone just said take a shot at every time someone donates.
Oh, that's what we've been doing. That's why.
That's pretty
Well,
much
and we had ideas, so it's a virtual bar, so you guys get to virtually buy shots, you guys get to virtually ring the bell.
Let's hit that bell thing.
Please go ring that bell there.
We won't.
Don't worry,
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Real loud. Real loud. Yeah.
You can virtually ring the bell, you virtually hang out, so.
Yeah.
Well, you can virtually ring it, but we will actually ring it.
Right,
when you
right.
virtually ring it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We want it to be as real as possible.
Then we want to, bring you guys in and show you what we do, and then if you ever get a chance to come visit,
Yeah.
have a good time.
We'll get you on the stream.
Yeah, you'll be on the stream, yeah.
We're doing it that night, yeah.
And when Elon Musk tunes in, you let us know.
You let us
We
know. So
we know you're on.
We know he's here.
We know
We
he's
know he's
listening.
he's gotta be
He's
here.
watching.
There's
I mean, what else? Like I
There's
said,
nothing else that could possibly want.
Maybe that is Bigfoot.
That is.
you might have hit that.
Man, bear, pig.
I mean, prove me wrong.
Elon Musk is.
You know?
Right. Right.
I mean, I don't know.
I think we just figured out the mystery.
Yeah, something seems off.
There's gonna be a lot of TV shows canceled now that we figured it out.
Yeah.
What else do you guys want to see? What make this experience better for you guys sitting out there?
Yeah, comments and suggestions.
Yeah, we want to know how to
Yeah.
Yeah.
make this an awesome thing.
If you went to a virtual bar, what would you want to experience?
Yeah.
Did the coronavirus make it that far north? Oh, hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.
It's here right now.
Yeah. We're all sick as shit.
Yeah, it definitely got here and everywhere. It's every corner of the earth I think now. So.
Wherever there's a human, there's a coronavirus.
You guys did. You guys went ahead and did it, didn't you?
Yeah, we caught it.
Thing.
Well, we've like all had it.
Yeah, we
We've all had it.
Me and Matt were really people, I
Yeah.
think.
So far.
Many of us have.
Although last time I was
Many
here, I
of
had
us-
shingles.
Some of us are vaccinated, some of us
You
are
had
not.
shingles?
True story.
Yeah,
I
when I was
had
here.
shingles.
Yeah.
I had shingles multiple times.
True or
Yeah.
false?
Literally, last
Yeah,
time
true or false?
True or false? Last time I sat in this chair, I had a wicked case of shingles. Fucking true.
The youngest shingles case ever, right
Yeah.
here, and Matt.
He broke it.
I'm getting older by the day. As you can tell by my
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah.
This guy was walking around like he had a baby like 3 hours ago.
I know.
It's
It looked
crazy.
bad.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I gotta take a pee, so don't nobody laugh at me.
You might need to help to the door, Jimmy.
Hey, by the way, when it's clear outside, you guys will get taken outside and get to see the northern lights from here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might, is it
Oh, you
clear
mean
out
that
there?
big cloud out there?
So, this bar needs a signature drink though. So maybe people would have ideas for a signature drink.
That's an excellent idea.
But also, I also wonder if viewers know what a duck fart is, because that's kind of, I don't know, an Alaskan thing maybe? So
Yeah,
I don't
I've
know if
heard
people,
of it, but I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is? Jennifer
Oh my
makes,
God.
she
You've
makes
never
the
had
most
duck fart?
pretty
Jesus.
layered duck
Who
fart
has it?
You guys
ever.
did.
Timmy,
Timmy's
Timmy's
never
never had a
I
duck
went to the
fart?
bar or
Whoa.
something. I've had one. I just don't.
we
know.
just had an earthquake.
The second Irish car bomb.
Was that an earthquake?
I think
Yeah.
it was a sonic boom.
Oh, it was a sonic boom. Wait, the planes are out right now?
Good lord.
Nobody.
Maybe it was another underwater volcano.
It was a
We
boom.
just had the whole entire bar and lodge just shook pretty violently.
Yeah, that was Matt falling.
But we don't know what it was. Why did that fall
Matt's
out?
done great.
I actually did think it was something outside of the
Yeah.
back.
Oh my gosh, I don't remember that.
So it was either an earthquake or this is all military airspace, F-22, sonic booming.
Oh yeah,
What the
I
fuck
hear.
was that?
Hey, Matt's
Is that
Matt just came into the bar scared as hell, wondering what the hell was. He's like, who's shooting at me?
Well, it took one piss and a couple of bombs dropped on the hill.
F-22 is real.
Good lord, that was terrible. They dropped bombs in the backyard?
Sounds like we
Holy
should start.
Oh, you never heard that before?
No, I had to pee, but I guess I had to take a dump too. Good thing they got hot showers available. Somebody need that in a new
Oh my
car.
god.
That is another thing, we do get the air shows too sometimes,
Oh,
right? We get
yeah.
the really,
Yeah, you guys
we
have
get like
F-22s
the
or
private
whatever.
air
That was
shows.
Dog fighting right over the lodge.
Yeah.
They do all the training, military
Yeah.
training.
Yeah, you guys will see in the video this weekend. I filmed fighter jets flying right over the lodge. I don't know if they practice or the base isn't too far.
We go out and wave at them, and then they come back and they'll wave. They literally
Really?
wave
We
at
just
them.
say different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, I see them like turn.
When I saw one, I thought, man, Bob's got a lot of money these days. He bought himself a fighter jet.
What Clint say?
Clint said, mayo shots all around.
Mayo!
Mayo shots! Hey!
What the
Hey, you're still here?
Yeah, what the hell, buddy?
So-
Get working on that samurai,
Take
bro.
it easy on the mayonnaise,
I
buddy.
can't tell Clint's story for him because he was here this summer and we got to hang out and it was awesome. Clint and his wife. And so he was on a reality show.
Really?
I won't give the name or anything.
He seems like that kind of guy.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got a lot of stories. He's a good dude. So anyhow,
The mayonnaise.
you have to ask Clint himself about mayonnaise because I got the real story about what it was. It is funny as hell.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll-
And Clint can, if Clint wants to comment on here, that'd be great. If not, when you meet Clint in person, ask him.
We'll ask
Yeah.
him.
What is
It
your
is a great
definition of
story. It
mayonnaise,
is
Clint?
funny as hell.
What is your definition?
Because I asked him, I'm like, hey, what's the deal with the mayonnaise? So
What's the deal with the mayonnaise?
I was thinking it was going to be something inappropriate, but
Makes-
no, it wasn't. It
Makes
was, it was
food
funny.
taste better.
Yeah, you guys should check out CT Mad Mods down in the comment. That's Clint that we're talking about. He's got a YouTube channel. It's about all kinds of stuff. But he's like the admin for Alaska Snow Shredders. It's like the big snow machine page up here. Like everyone uses.
The self-appointed.
Yeah, self-appointed. Yeah, self-appointed. But he made it.
He's not actually the admin, he
He's
just
in.
keeps saying that.
Oh no, he's in. He's 100%.
He's all in. Because
Oh, yeah.
when they made Snow Shredders 2.0,
Yeah.
I joined within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's no time.
And within, what, 30 minutes, there
It
was like
wasn't long. It was, yeah.
1,500 people there.
That was 2.0?
That was 2.0.
2.0 is where it's at.
Which is better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although-
good old Chad
We're back-
and Clint. and the
Yeah.
crew.
Yeah, big shout out to Chad, too.
Yeah,
I don't
Chad.
suppose Chad's watching, but he's the reason we're out here. Our sleds are running good, thanks to Chad at A2D Sleds.
Yes,
sir.
thank you, Chad.
Good
Chad
dude.
is the man.
Yep, Chad is the
H2D.
man.
Treat yourself. Get a clutch kit.
Yep, get a clutch kit. We just haven't put it in ours, and they're ripping hard.
Look
man.
yesterday.
Yeah. And there will be some.
Can we tell the story of Tim's sled breaking down
Let's
again?
not.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Last
Let's not
weekend.
even-
Oh, you got now his sled's been in the shop for 8 months, and I'm gonna leave it right there.
Eight-
Go ahead.
8 months.
8 months.
Because last time he was out here, the bearing exploded or something. Then
My engine blew at Alpine Creek
the
Lodge.
engine blew out here, which if you need to watch that episode, it's in that. It's in this.
Looking for a lost dog.
He finally fixed it, got it all ready to go. Then he twisted the tunnel open, and I don't know. Polaris was watching, so the warranty. Anyway,
Hey, just listen.
point is, we went out to go riding last week, and first day we went out to the cabin, and he unloaded the sled. Didn't really work quite right, and we get out on the lake, and sure enough, just dies right away. So luckily, we died next to a road. The snow machine broke down next to a road, and we picked him up and took it over and dropped it right back off at the shop. So
Same day I picked it up.
same day. Jeez.
So maybe you'll have it by next season.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Don't worry, they'll get it done in April for you.
Yeah. Fresh time for June.
Oh, That's rough.
2019.
That
How
is
far
rough.
from Anderson?
What's that?
How far from Anderson?
Anderson, we are maybe 130 miles.
That's pretty good.
So-
All right.
Yeah, 130, 140.
Interesting. They still have Bluegrass Festival? Or is that like
Yeah.
a thing in the past?
I think they still do it. Yeah, they did it
I
last
don't
year.
know. Joel, do they still do the festival?
Maybe they know Joel from Anderson.
Yeah.
Anderson, Clear.
Oh,
Clear is
he used
busy.
to live there.
Oh, he is still there?
No, he used to.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's a lot of people working at Clear right now. Holy smokes.
2.0 is all the people that got kicked out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I got kicked out of 1.0.
Did
I'm
you?
like,
What'd you do? That sounds like a story.
well, I didn't really do much of anything. It just I made a snide comment and that was it. I was gone. So
You can't
2.0
comment
was
anymore.
born, Snow Shredder 2.0, because you couldn't say shit on 1.0 and they would kick you out. So 2.0 was born like within an hour it was birthed.
I feel like everything needs 2.0 now.
So Timmy, would you buy another Polaris?
He wrote a links
No
today.
comment. Yeah, I don't know. I did.
Oh, no comment?
I don't know. I give up.
He doesn't want to burn any potential sponsors in the
No.
future.
I can't ride a Ski-Doo and the Polaris explodes. Like, what are you gonna? What are you gonna do?
But he did write a links today,
That was pretty fun.
and I'm sure you'll
That's
see
pretty
some
fun.
videos of that in his future,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That was a cool sweat.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah,
Fun ride.
Is it because the Ski-Doo is too tippy?
Ski-Doos, yeah, it's just too soft.
can't-
It's just like totally out of control, and you get on Polaris, it's like, oh, this is awesome. Engine dies. You know.
What I found, it was funny because I was watching the videos of you riding the links today, you and Matt. Well, I was watching videos of you riding your regular machines, right? And when you're like, give it gas to go, you kind of pull back on the machine to lift the front up. And then I'm watching videos of Bob, and then when you run on the links, and you just stand there.
Yeah.
And you give it gas, and the front comes up, and away you go.
Yep.
You don't have to.
Without any effort.
Yeah, you don't actually
Oh,
have to.
totally, yeah.
You don't have to like lift it up.
You know, Polaris does that too. Just it blows up.
Right.
When it goes up, just boom.
That's
Oh, no.
just a lot of power in a small machine.
Yeah,
What
they're
a
pretty fun.
blast. So,
Yeah, if you guys
So
check
like I
out,
said,
was it like Alaska Bob's vlogs? Like you got,
Yeah.
the links might not be in that. You know, you got
Yeah,
it
yeah,
there. Yeah.
There's a link there. Bob's got 150 videos, and he's working on more. And
Yeah. Just short videos.
there are a lot of short
A lot
ones.
of short ones. You know, like 20 to 50-second videos mostly, and then
Oh,
there's a
thanks.
few longer ones in
Come
there.
on, Winfield.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys can probably drop some comments too. If you'd like have ideas you guys want to see these guys do out here. You know, that'd be, you know.
And there will be swag coming in the future for when we do these.
Yeah.
We will randomly pick somebody to win a Grizzly Bar glass, or a T-shirt, or a cup, or potentially
A finger.
what?
A finger.
Potentially a trip to Alaska. We might do all kinds of cool stuff. So we're kind of
We're just kind of
brainstorming a whole bunch of ideas right now. Bob's looking at doing that for his blog page.
That's good ideas.
He's trying to do like trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then he can
Oh,
start.
Clint just responded. I uploaded the Mayo story on my YouTube channel.
All right, we'll look for that, Clint.
Yeah.
We will look for the mail story.
Man.
So you don't know what it's about either,
I
huh?
have, you know, I mean, I have some ideas. But,
It's not what you think. That's where I was going all.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
don't know.
oh man, I shouldn't even ask this guy this.
I could
But
be
I'm like, I gotta
yes.
find out.
Yeah, gotta keep that open mind.
It had me really nervous. But the actual story is really funny and not crude. So.
Oh man, Mayo, did you do that right now, Clint? I bet you did.
He's not- he just uploaded it.
You just-
He just sat
You
down,
just stopped for
recorded.
10 minutes,
Yeah.
went to your bathroom.
That is a shameless advertising right there.
Well, we're all going to your page now, Clint, so it works.
Yeah.
We gotta figure this out.
Pretty much. That's crazy.
That's awesome. Anyhow, other than that, what else we got?
Let's see, what else is going on? Weather report? I don't know.
Weather
What's going
report.
on with the
So-
weather up in here?
Yeah, we got a big storm coming in, starting in the morning.
Otherwise known as Chinook.
Yeah, Chinook winds. We should be hitting the 20s, 20 to 30 tomorrow. Anchorage is gonna sound like it's gonna rain and melt off.
50 to 70 mile/hour winds.
Yeah.
That's what I read.
It's like tropical.
Yeah.
Tropical.
That's a lot of wind. That's like standing on top of your truck and taking the wind.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal wind.
Introduce the dog. That is Ruby over there. My Jack Russell.
What's she eating?
Pretzels.
Pretzels?
Yeah.
She got pretzels.
Is it self-fed or did you give her some?
No, I gave her one.
So I know we talked about a bar update with Frank, but I think he's doing pretty good on supplies. He's just out of IPA beers, right?
IPA.
And vodka. I think we're out of vodka,
We should be replenished right off though.
but we're gonna be
We're
replenishing
gonna
very
have
soon.
vodka right off.
Yep.
And we're open every day till at noon.
At least at noon.
I thought you were gonna puke.
And then,
Too many colors.
Too many cokes.
Yeah.
as Jennifer said, plenty of room for more snow machines this winter. Just onesie, choosy spots. But there's some weekends wide open for big groups.
Hey, should people like ask you guys like every time they come out here, like, hey, you guys need anything out here? Like you need
Always.
a something? Yeah.
And you
That's
do.
good.
Tim does.
Yeah, just
Hey, can I bring anything in for you? So a lot of people bring our mail in for us. They bring Casey's and Dale's mail in for them.
Yeah. Just a thought.
Yeah, Mushers will bring it in. So we have, and that's kind of saves us a lot of time where we can spend more time hanging out with our customers.
Mm.
We're not running the town for 2 days because to go to town to get supplies, it's a full day
It's a
in.
journey. For sure.
Really a day of shopping and then a day back. So it's 3 days we lose at the lodge.
And that's
So
if nothing goes wrong.
that's if nothing goes wrong. Yeah, that's a perfect scenario.
Smooth.
And, 70 miles on a snow machine, those things break down. They're not made for, they just don't.
Anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So-
the eggs, how many eggs just came in the other day?
Oh my
Like,
gosh. Who brought them in, Jeff?
Matt brought
Oh,
them.
Matt,
So-
Matt brought the eggs.
Yeah,
in, So
yeah.
Casey's husband, Matt, brought in.
So Casey's husband, this past weekend, so Saturday,
Mhm.
brought in 30 dozen eggs, and I've requested 30 more dozen eggs for this weekend.
Wow.
And they came in a dog sled. Actually.
In a dog sled.
Yeah, in the actual sled.
How many eggs did you lose? I know there was a couple
There was
more. How
just-
many total eggs out of 600 eggs did
I
you
think
lose?
we only lost like 5.
5 out of 600.
Pretty
That's
amazing.
insane.
600 eggs.
How many you were lost in that lady?
Oh my God.
That lady came in with one, we lost them all.
200 eggs on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost them all that
It
day.
wasn't good.
That's crazy.
Yes, 30 dozen at a time.
Yes.
So Clint will be interested in this. Mayonnaise we cannot get in here in the winter.
No,
It will not survive.
Just can't do
It
it.
gets froze.
Yep.
I mean, unless you wore it inside your jacket with a heat jacket over it,
Which you could do.
which you could do.
Yep.
But usually we buy enough, to last all winter. But you cannot get mayonnaise in here. You get in here, it looks like a jar of oil when it gets here.
and
just
it
doesn't.
it separates and it will not go back together.
And you can't get it back together.
Still talking about mayonnaise?
Yes.
What do you think we're talking about there?
We're always talking about
Clint said, "Don't worry, he'll bring his own."
Oh, there you go.
Problem
Got
solved.
long
Yep. Make sure you bring a lot.
Someone said 30 dozen eggs so you can make your own mayo.
There you go. Oh, that's true. That's true.
Have you ever made your own mayonnaise, Joe?
I have not. Does it work?
I know people who made
Has
it.
anybody made their own mayonnaise
I made
besides
it
Clint?
I had a student who made their own mayonnaise. They said it was better than store bought.
Really?
I bet Clint probably has a mayonnaise recipe.
He probably does.
Yeah.
He is the mayonnaise king.
He's a mayonnaise man.
Whenever I think of mayonnaise, ever since I heard this story last summer, whenever I'm like, I gotta get some mayonnaise for my burger or my fries,
You just see his face.
I just see Clint's face.
I don't know why.
As you
That's
pull
a
a,
little
as you pull a
disturbing.
big curly hair right out of your mayonnaise. Oh shit!
Clint was here.
I don't even know you, bastard, but I know you're into mayonnaise.
In a weird way. And he gets all quiet.
And there goes 20 more viewers.
Yeah.
God damn it, Clint, you're killing us.
Yep.
I hope my wife's
I'm
not.
glad you're
Are
here.
people still on here? This
Yeah, there's
There's
like
still married people.
70
Actually, you know what's funny is
people
we'd
right
be
now.
here right
How many-
now.
how many people?
77.
77 people
Yeah.
still with this crazy crap. That's
Yeah.
awesome. We love you guys.
We're all, we're just listening to
Oh, we get a
us talk
serious
about
question,
mayonnaise.
guys.
Oh, we got a serious
Serious question. Everybody quiet.
What's the
Serious
question?
question.
Mayo or Miracle Whip?
Oh, come on.
Not even a
It's not
contest.
even a contest.
Mayo.
Mayo.
You ever had Miracle Whip?
Miracle
Yeah,
Whip.
it's
It's
actually
like
awesome.
sugar. She loves that shit.
I can't do it.
I
It's like
like
the kind of
Miracle Whip.
Is it mayonnaise?
Oh, no, wait, I'm thinking of
No,
something
no.
else.
It's
What's
a-
the marshmallow peanut butter whip?
No.
Tastes like mayonnaise.
That's not. No, that's.
No, that's not.
Fluff.
Fluff.
Marshmallow fluff.
That's
Bunch of
different.
fluff to me.
I was thinking about something else.
Miracle Whip's not good. It's like
I
sweet.
can't do it.
I don't even know what it is. It's not even eggs.
It
Oh,
is
thanks.
Bigfoot.
What?
Clint said Miracle Whip is hot trash.
That's right, Clint.
Take it from the mayo man himself.
The mailman knows.
He said it, you heard it.
Okay, so what we should talk about is the pies that come out of this lodge.
Oh my gosh.
So
Chrissy's
Chrissy's
right here.
pies, I know you can't see me, but Chrissy's pies were famous this summer. People
Really?
are actually taking pictures of them, putting them on Instagram, putting them on Facebook, and people would come and say, I saw this pie. And what kind of pie she has? 2 pies, the blueberry and a bit mixed berry and then blueberry, right?
That's
Yeah,
neat.
mixed berry and blueberry are the two.
And they're
common.
all, I watch her roll out these little handmade pies, but what
Oh, they're like
is
little
the big,
hand-
yeah,
pies?
well, she
Yeah,
puts
like
them in a little
wrapping
tin,
around.
she rolls
Yeah,
them
it's
all
like
out,
Is that high? Or
and the whipped cream.
Not the man.
No, not the mayonnaise.
Get some of those down here.
Yeah. So
How
her
much have
whipped,
I had to drink tonight? Quit buying shots, people.
but her whipped cream, she puts
my
the
gosh.
most whipped cream
Speaking
ever.
of shots,
Speaking of shots, are you still tending?
Outstanding
Let's do it.
pies.
Let's do a single.
Chrissy drained this up. Our cook's been here for 11 years. Drained this up, and they are just incredible. All handmade from scratch.
So come and get one of Chrissy's pies
Yes.
soon, anytime.
so,
And-
oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you guys weren't tuned in earlier, I gotta say one more time. The dinner we had tonight, thanks to Alpine Creek Lodge and Chrissy's
It was
Kitchen,
insane.
it was so good. I'm talking
Yeah.
deep fried salmon, halibut, and chicken.
Yeah.
Then we had bacon wrapped ptarmigan,
Yeah.
potatoes, broccoli. It was amazing. I ate
No
until I
doubt.
felt sick. It was so good.
And we even had a vegan option for Tim.
We had a vegan option for Tim.
And I had it.
We had vegan meat.
Yeah.
And
We just,
Chris,
we just told him that actually it was real meat.
Vegan trap line.
Really good stuff.
So Tim, what you're talking about is flutternutter.
Flutternutter.
What some
I
of-
don't remember being
some
called
of
that.
Of course. Back in the
Nice
college
try.
students, it's
Nice
flutternutter.
try, y'all. Nice try. Trying to convince me it's
Probably should say it to your face.
yeah. I know it's real, like
The old
Bigfoot.
Flutternutter.
Yeah. I'll tell you what's not real. It's Flutternutter.
Never heard of it.
Nutter.
82 now.
82.
Flutternutter, I hardly know her.
Someone's into it.
Are you
Yeah,
guys
we're
as
done.
drunk as we are? Because
Wait, we're gaining viewers the further we get.
I
So.
wish you guys could see the Russians climbing in the snow behind you here.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
See the slideshow of all the crazy shit.
Now, should we do? Let's do a 2-second.
We're gonna move it,
Yeah.
angle it over to the slideshow, which is 13 years of pictures and videos.
All right.
From live.
It's about to get really pixely. We're moving you guys around the bar.
Oh, boy. This could go bad.
Now you can get a different
might get
view
really
of the bar.
bad.
I'll give you guys a
Here's what's going on.
Hello.
Which is just the coolest cabin bar you've ever been in.
Yeah, you
Well,
can really
this was
see.
the original homestead. So.
Yeah, so this was really.
Yeah,
Another
this was-
$4.99.
Whoa!
Hey,
Whoa, Tedder!
hey, that's my whiskey coke that's coming up.
Let's go over here. Let's go deep.
Hello, you're the man!
Whoa! We're going way back. Here's the back of the bar, y'all. Here's stuff. There's we'll get a links up here.
Yeah, I think-
Maybe a little Martin. They trap.
Oh, you
Couple
can
of those
get
of
the trophy grayling up here.
Okay, let's grab that.
That's up at the.
Oh, the big lie up there. Let's get that on.
There's a Martha Tansey sign for Mountain Men right there,
Oh,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Whoa! Where
Oh,
we?
I
Where
can
at?
show.
Right up there.
You're gonna make everyone sick.
Yeah.
No, yeah. You guys
Well,
gonna
they're already drunk
I was
anyhow.
gonna say, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
feel-
And
Yeah,
you
no,
know
we
what?
appreciate you, man.
Whoa,
Cheers.
360.
Instead of dollar bills on this bar, there's $100 bills.
Oh.
That's kind of unique.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting
That's how we
part.
roll.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be a bar that's covered in dollar bills. I was like, if we're gonna have bills, they're gonna be $100 bills. So that's the only way to get on the wall here with a bill is a $100 bill.
Right. And
We've
then they'll
got
probably-
about what, 10 or 12 so far?
Yeah.
So
No kidding.
We
All right,
just ran Timmy out the door.
is he?
He
we
left
lost.
us.
We
All
lost
right,
Tim.
all right. Tim just left, so we can finally say the truth.
All right.
All right. So the truth
He-
about Tim
he's coming
is that
back.
He smells like elderberry
an ass.
and ass. No, maybe I can tell you about. No, I should wait till he comes back. But I'm gonna give Timmy a toast here in a second.
Elderberry and ass.
I fought in a general direction.
I'm pretty sure those words have never been put together. That's funny.
And we just lost 30 people.
Oh,
No, we
you can't
didn't.
pick on Timmy. It's his page.
We did it. We're
We did lose a couple
I know,
people.
I'm
Didn't, yeah.
Sorry, Thale.
How
I
about,
was making a joke.
how about last time we were out here, we all said, hey, we all went up riding. Now, you guys can't see the slideshow, but it shows where Timmy and I and Bob and Claude all were. We went riding. We just got in.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go cruising. And then we said, Timmy, go high mark that thing. Go up on that hill and high mark it. And I said, hey, Claude, you ever seen that slope avalanche? He said, oh, no. 15 years, I've never seen that slope avalanche. So Tim says, well, fuck it. Fires up the machine, heads right up that slope, and 2 seconds later, boom! Biggest avalanche I've, well, except for the
Oh
other one I saw
my
Tim get swept up in. Biggest avalanche I've seen, second to that one that Tim also got caught in. Boom! Comes down the slope, just like that, in 2 seconds.
It was unbelievable how quick that avalanche started and just came down the mountain.
Massive.
It was just about 300 yards to the west of him there.
Yep.
But
Yep, just
holy
on that
smoke.
slope right
That
there.
slope
Yep.
right. Oh,
Not that you guys can see it.
That's
But the other time,
that's
I'll
so
tell
great
the other
right there,
Tim
yeah.
avalanche story. We were out at Petersville
That was actually
riding. This was crazy, and it was all socked in. It was kind of raining. We were riding the trail out. We were just going anyway. A big group of probably 5 of us. Steve was there. If you're still watching, Steve, you were there. And I think Gabe was there. Rest his soul.
Yeah, hey, yeah.
R.I.P.
Yep.
And
Max was there.
was Max there?
Oh yeah,
I don't think Max was there.
Max like helped set that avalanche off.
No, Max
Max
was
and
there.
Abe.
Max,
Oh,
were
Max
you
is
there? Come
Max
on, I
is
know you're
there.
around
Oh,
here,
yeah.
Max.
Yeah,
Really?
Max-
You were
oh,
there,
yeah.
Max?
Max and Abe were like messing around.
I know Abe was there. Anyway, point is, we're riding along and all of a sudden it goes bluebird. And we're in the valley floor, mind you. All you shredders out there, we're in the valley floor.
Yeah, in a
All right,
safe
we're-
place.
we are not on a slope. And I'm riding and all of a sudden I look up to the left of me and the wrath of God is rolling down the mountain. The biggest, craziest avalanche I've ever seen.
The entire mountain.
The entire mountain. Boom, from the valley floor. We were not on a slope. And I look up just in time to see this powder cloud coming at 80 miles an hour,
Yeah.
just swallow Tim.
That
Gone.
was insane. I was
Gone.
like, ripped off my skin.
Oh,
Just
is that
like
it
that.
right there?
That was the, yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
So I took a right hand turn. I said, I'm not dying today. And I just turned downhill and I hit the throttle as hard as I could. And the first thing I do is hit a and I fly off my machine. I land flat in the snow. I said, just take me, Lord. Just take me. And I realized I was fine about 2 seconds later and rolled up and I was like, well, where's Tim? And I look over and Tim had just crawled himself out of the debris.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was just buried up to my knees.
He was
I
buried pretty
swimming,
good.
though.
And luckily everyone was not caught, but it was a serious wake up call.
The
Yeah.
sled was
Yeah,
like
I
half
bet.
big. Yeah,
Wow.
that was scary. That was the weirdest feeling being in all that snow. Like it just like so much power, like that cloud hit me and just
Oh, yeah.
ripped me off the sled. Went
Right.
cargo in the air and landed. Then you feel yourself almost feels like floating in like thick water. Like every time
scooch up.
Yeah.
And you just kind of swim,
You
right?
can literally feel yourself like every time you grab snow, you can push like that and you actually bring yourself up.
Wow.
So like it kept on like just like they say to do, you know, like keep like swimming or yeah, it was weird.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Yep.
Well, we shredded for the rest of the day. It was great snow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Didn't stop.
It is 8:45 here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
We've been doing this for 2
And
hours.
our viewers are going down.
Oh yeah.
I bet they
All
are.
right, before
You're
everyone
probably
leaves,
going to bed.
I want to give a big cheers. Big cheers to Timmy, everybody.
Cheers,
Cheers to Timmy.
Timmy.
How about the Alpine Creek
Cheers to
Lodge?
Alpine Creek Lodge.
These guys.
Thanks
all
for
these
having
people.
us,
Cheers.
Here,
everybody.
Jennifer.
Bob all the way across.
Cheers.
Frank.
Cheers, Frank, to the bartender of the year.
Yep.
Thanks to Alpine Creek for having me and Timmy out on this awesome weekday adventure, and hope you guys had a good time hanging out at the Grizzly Bar with us too.
Oh, yeah, we love having you, and we hope this turns into something cool. And
Yeah.
feel free to post on here any comments you might have. We're going to go through them all. and see what ideas
There'll
will
be a
work in the
bunch
future.
out there.
And you guys got a PayPal, right?
Yeah, we have a PayPal. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
What's
Yes,
the
you
email
guys,
address for their PayPal?
It's in there. You got, if you guys want to just donate to the Alpine Creek Lodge or check out their YouTube channels, it's all in the description of this video. Go down, you'll see all their links. Check it all out. Bob's YouTube is on there, like it's all on there.
Bob's blog, he needs a few more subscribers to monetize, so he's working on that, you know, just helping make ends meet out here and all that, and posting cool shit, so. He's got 150 videos of what crazy things he does out here. And
No shortage of those.
so we'd love to have you, and we're gonna do some pretty cool swag stuff here shortly.
Yeah, you guys making merch?
Yeah, we got merch, and we're gonna put another order in. Grizzly Bar shirts, sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats,
Lodge bar, same thing.
and Lodge, you know, Alpine Creek Lodge stuff. So
Yep.
yeah, we're just working on it and having fun, man. Life is good.
Life's good out here.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah, you guys are the real deal. It's no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
This ain't no way, we ain't staging this.
No, this is
This
it.
ain't no studio.
This is no Alaska reality TV show.
Nope.
I would have loved to have all you guys out there today because it was pretty spectacular. Even though we had flat light, it was.
You guys are
my
killing
God.
that trap line.
Yeah, the trap house.
Like 6 Martin today.
Yeah, 6 Martin today. Bob's got 6 Martin today, so that's, you know, a couple hats and yeah, it's pretty cool.
You guys have your hats on your website and stuff, so people want to buy those
We don't have the hats.
fancy hats and whatnot.
And
We don't have the
they'd
hats.
be gone before you post it.
They make some sweet stuff, y'all. I mean, like Bob's out there.
We might even throw a hat in one of these nights to a random winner.
There's gonna be prizes, right? You guys are doing
There's gonna be
prizes.
prizes, man. We're gonna do some cool shit.
We're gonna do some fun stuff.
We were out on that trap line today, and I just had this moment where I was behind you guys checking it out. And I said, "Man, this is just as cool as it gets. This is the real deal. What
Real Alaskan
what a
shit,
treat to
right?
be out here, just following you guys around."
Basically, minus the $20,000 snow machine.
Right, exactly.
Just like the old timers 150 years ago.
Right.
Well, there's
Just like
nobody
old
else around. I mean,
Nobody.
think about like we're the only people here right
That's
now
it.
for miles and miles and
Yeah.
miles.
Like there's more animals for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
So much. It's so beautiful out here. And you don't have to be hunting and killing shit to have
No.
a good time.
No.
Just riding around and seeing this beautiful country, seeing fox and wolves out in the wild and getting
Shooting if
pictures.
you
I
want.
mean, we love all of it,
Yeah.
whether we're hunting or not. We just love being out here and
It's a rare
seeing
treat.
the tracks and I don't know. It's hard to describe unless you're here, but
Yeah.
just come on out. We will hook you up. There will be a discount, bar discount coming up soon. So we're just kind of feeling out ideas, but we're gonna do some pretty cool things that'll get people out here because you gotta check this shit out.
It's cool.
And
really
don't
should.
ever let money get in your way.
No.
If you got a budget, give us a call. We'll work with you.
Yep.
What else are you gonna spend your money
Yes,
on?
right.
Really.
You know, you
Like,
spend
buy
more
some
money on
shoes.
dumb like lattes. Just stop buying lattes for 1 week. Come out here.
Or buy them and come out anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our motto has always been, we don't want somebody not making the trip to Alaska because they can't afford it.
Yeah.
We can find a way.
Right. It's a good community up here.
It
Yeah,
might
my
be
train,
it might be a few weeks of work, but you still got to do all
Right,
the
yeah.
stuff.
You might be washing dishes and hauling lumber.
If my train hopping hobo bandmate can hitchhike up here, like you can make it up here.
There you go.
know? It's possible.
I'm just a white kid from a suburb in Washington, you know, and here I am hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, there you go. There
Everybody
you
can
go.
do it.
Yeah. If you can make it here, anybody can make it
That's
here.
right. Yeah. Hey. Somebody be slouched over.
He was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Hey, asshole.
I know what's going on here. Why is there a helicopter in the TV?
That's
Big
Bob
man
flying.
here.
So that's Bob.
Hey, is that the guy getting picked up with his face ripped off?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, by the way, down the line, there's going to be a story you guys will not believe about a bear ripping a guy's face off and
Which
live
one?
to tell the tale. But
Look it up. Glenn Bear Attack. Find the pictures.
Don't
And then
worry.
don't find the picture.
Don't find the
It's-
pictures.
Well, yeah, if you don't. Yeah.
Notice when
It's
we
not-
respected you, you guys like shared that picture with us, and me and Matt respected it. We put it anywhere because I'm like, never do that. It all the time. Like I'll send that picture to him randomly, like 1 in the morning.
Yeah, oh, we get each other all the time.
No.
Hey, you'll send it back.
You're home at 4 o'clock on a
Jesus.
Tuesday.
It is
Hey, what are you
not.
up to this weekend?
No.
Got you. Just the dude's face just hanging off.
It's not
Great.
good.
And Glenn, who got attacked by the bear, super nice guy. His son is a super nice guy.
Yeah.
Incredible story.
Turns out it's all over the internet already.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, it's everywhere.
It's going. It's gonna be on Man versus Beast or something like that. So they're working on that story right
It
now.
is a crazy tale.
Incredible. The most incredible bear attack story. Bob and I were involved. Bob and I recovered the incredible forms. Incredible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, when you said his face is ripped off, like I thought, like yeah, whatever.
He got a
like,
little scar, right?
his face was gone.
No, the
Yeah.
face was
Like
completely
literally
gone.
gone.
Most
Yeah.
people don't think it's real when
No,
they
yeah.
see the
Yeah,
picture,
they don't.
but
Yeah.
it
they
was
think it's
legit.
fake. I mean, I'm like, it went on live link like a few days after the attack.
Yeah.
Had 250,000 views in an hour.
Yeah.
And everybody was saying, that's bullshit. It's all photoshopped. And me and Bob were like, we sat with the guy for 4 hours. That's
Yeah.
He was
Well,
10,000.
that's how he
cracked
looked.
jokes and
He was cracking jokes. Anyhow,
Well,
it's a
so-
long, great story, and it's coming up soon.
Yeah.
And it is incredible.
Right.
Hopefully, we'll get him or his son
Yeah,
here
yeah.
when we do it.
You should.
yeah, have them out here.
Yeah.
You guys should definitely.
Real good friends of ours, Brett, Glenn Bowen. So.
I'm sure they have at least one other story. Too.
Oh, he's probably
Oh,
got
yeah.
a pile.
It's
You
gonna
know,
be
if you
one
ain't
of
doing
those.
nothing, nothing's gonna happen. So.
We ain't doing nothing, nothing's gonna happen. That's a good
That's
The
motto.
bear, the bear face guy.
Bob,
Oh, we can send you that picture tonight.
what do you think of bear spray?
Bear spray?
Yeah, look in the camera and give your opinion of bear spray.
Has it ever helped you out?
No.
Have you ever used it?
No.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
What do you think of farts? Because I smell one.
So
Probably
if
invested, though.
you have bear spray, you have to have
gotta
perfect
be perfect
conditions for it to
conditions.
work.
If the wind's coming at your face, it's not gonna work because you're just gonna get blinded
Yeah.
yourself. So you gotta have the wind going towards the bear, and you gotta wait till that bear is
10 feet away.
Yep.
basically on you.
It also does not work in a tent.
No, no, it would not do.
And I had a buddy in Valdez that got his foot. He was sleeping in his tent. A bear bit his foot through the tent, broke his all his metatarsals, like smashed his
Oh,
foot.
wow.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Valdez.
you don't spray the bear spray on yourself like mosquito spray.
Yeah, you want to do
Right.
that.
Because
That's
people
not
do.
what it's for.
I mean, that's not like people do that.
Oh my God.
And,
It's
and
not
That is a
Balance.
good point. People don't know.
no.
And it's not their fault, they just don't
Right.
know.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, we suggest people have a weapon.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you don't have a weapon, bear spray is better than nothing.
Better
It's
than
better than
Yeah,
nothing.
for sure.
Absolutely.
And it
Absolutely.
does work.
I would suggest.
on
And it has
people.
worked.
Yeah.
Well, for sure
Works
works.
apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've seen videos of bears being. In fact, I actually used bear spray on a moose one time, and it worked
Oh, yeah.
fabulously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a charging moose, and I loaded his nose with bear spray,
Yeah.
and he took a left-hand turn and left.
You just use the word fabulous and bear spray.
Fabulous.
Fabulous and bear spray in one
It
sentence.
works
So
very
congratulations, Matt, for the best sentence.
Hey,
Fabulous.
Cheers!
Cheers.
No,
Is anyone still actually
I'll
here?
tell you this.
There are
61
60
people
people.
still here.
If
You
you're
guys are
not,
all crazy.
We love you 61 people. That's amazing.
if you're not comfortable with a weapon, then bear spray is a good option.
Right, if you don't know how to
Absolutely.
shoot, if
Yeah.
your gun's not going to do you any good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There was a fellow this summer who died in Hope of a
Yeah,
bear attack, and they found a fully discharged can of bear spray next to his body.
we did.
Right.
Spray didn't work.
Well, wind
It's
could
hard
have
to
been
say.
wrong.
It could have been the
There could have
wind.
been- He
It
could have
have been-
sprayed it at 50 feet,
Who
but
knows?
it's not going to do any good.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong with it.
Yeah.
You just gotta-
Like
You
the
gotta
pepper was
know-
solidifying the bottom, you
Yeah.
just spray the
It could be
aerosol
old,
out. You know?
old bear spray,
yeah.
like a expired one or
totally.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's...
a gun won't always save you either.
Oh, no, no.
If you're not ready to take the risk, I'd say don't show up. Or come anyway, fuck it.
Now think about the
Don't
fact
scare
that
people away.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, people, for all you people that live in the lower 48, you're way more likely to get killed by lightning than you
Yeah.
are going to be getting killed by a
Right.
bear up here, or even
Yeah.
hurt by a bear.
Yeah.
very
It's just,
rare.
it's
A bear is the
very,
last of the
very
troubles.
rare.
That's probably why
No.
people are looking up like shark attacks in Hawaii.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hawaii, like
we're going to
next
Hawaii next week.
Yeah.
Get ready for
We-
yeah.
We
What
live in
happens
a
when you go
place where 200 miles north and south and 135 miles east and west, any bullshit that happened is coming to us.
Right.
So it sounds like a lot of shit happens here, but really
It's
it's just
really
because
just
it's a massive
such a
area,
massive
area.
and we're the closest point for help.
If you drive a vehicle on a daily basis, I wouldn't worry about a bear.
There you go. Yeah.
In traffic in LA or whatever,
Already.
I wouldn't worry about bears.
And when you're hiking in Alaska, make noise, sing songs,
Yeah.
you know, kick
Yeah.
rocks. They just need to know you're there. They don't like to be surprised. Bears don't like to be surprised.
And do I.
But the story's coming. We'll have it all set up. Hopefully we'll have the victim and his son here at some
That would
point.
be pretty ideal.
That would be cool.
Maybe a whole like a large photo collection, FBI style.
Yeah, yeah.
Folder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible story.
Yeah.
Incredible story. Glenn Bone is the toughest guy
His
that
last
I will
name's
ever
Bone?
know. B-O-H-N.
Of course it is. Of course his last name
He is the
Bone.
toughest guy
Yeah.
I will ever know.
Amazing.
Literally was not fazed by this. Not
It didn't
concerned.
sound like it.
Yeah, so. Incredible.
Just the
So, what do you
stories.
think? Hey, please post your comments. Please check out Bob's vlogs, Alaska Bob's vlogs. He's on Facebook and YouTube.
Yep.
Subscribe if you want. We'd love to have you. Bob would love to have you.
You guys shouldn't like. I know the subscribe thing sounds lame, but like if you don't, then you don't know when they're doing a video,
Right.
which means you're gonna miss the live stream where the guy gets his face
We
ripped
just
out by a
started
bear.
the.
So
We're gonna start doing the live streams a bit more often. Hopefully once a week is the goal.
yeah,
Yeah, at least once a week, Fridays or Saturdays. We haven't decided which.
Yeah.
Maybe both. If we got a lot of people, you're gonna see a lot of different people in
Yeah.
this bar.
Yeah.
A lot of characters.
Yeah.
Casey's over there smiling because she knows
She
the
knows.
crazy shit that goes on in this bar.
it is true. It's funny.
This
you
is a
guys are
great
in the
bar.
middle. So-
Lots of great times.
Casey is our summertime bartender a lot of times, so she's
Oh yeah,
she's
I started
outstanding
back
there.
there sleeping away.
Now Frank has another job he heads off to in April, but we love to have him in the winter, so we get him when we can, and when he's not here, then the rest of us fill in. A lot of times it's Casey and her husband Matt. And Thale, as soon as he's 21, we just got 11 years to wait.
Yeah.
Phil's our gold panner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thale's the gold panning king and teacher, so.
It's funny. You guys socialize with more people than I don't know a city person. You know.
Well, you know what's funny? We talked
weird.
about that. We're like, everyone's like, you moved to the middle of nowhere. How's Bob? You know, at 5 years old. How is he going to have any social interaction?
He's like, I don't want to be around people anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You would think that, right?
Oh, I believe
But-
it.
But I was thinking at our house in Kenai, we had people visit us like once or twice a year at our
Mhm.
house. That was it.
Yeah.
We have people every night of the year here.
Yeah, it's for like probably
Random
almost too
people.
much.
And so the socialization that you get right here is from all over the world, all different perspectives. We welcome all of them. And, you know, we love to have discussions about any subject people want to talk about. So, no, it's kind of cool.
It's a unique.
And I think
life
Bob,
for
growing
one.
up in that environment, nothing bothers him. He's probably one of the most rounded humans there are.
Maybe because you had to listen to everybody.
Yeah.
All their BS.
Right, and he couldn't be like
All-
an asshole because we're a customer service, Bob. You can't tell people they're assholes.
And this is
First
live,
first.
Bob, so you can watch it over and remind your dad of all the nice things he's saying.
Yeah, I know.
Right, yeah, yeah.
You're like, hey,
Hey,
you're
bullshit! Delete this son of a bitch.
tomorrow I'll be like, dang it.
I got you. I knew you loved
Same
me.
So what do we got on there, Jennifer?
Bob, they're wanting to know if it's hard to stream movies.
I have.
What makes you
I
think that?
I have Hulu. I stream a little bit of, but it's not very good.
Yeah.
It's off and on.
Lots of pauses. It's as if you have
We
commercials.
just started streaming. We just got the ability, Amazon Fire Stick, and then you have
I
Hulu.
have Hulu and then.
And It's getting better with Elon Musk's Starlink.
The Starlink is
And,
That's gonna be the
Starlink.
biggest thing.
Yeah.
Once that's in, then it'll be easy.
So we can do it, but it costs a lot of money because you got to keep buying internet stuff. But
pricey.
so
No such thing as unlimited.
that wasn't possible 2 years ago. Or even a year
you
ago.
couldn't even do it.
You couldn't even
Like,
do it.
what- there was
It was
no
not
option.
possible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you take the last 13 years we've been here, where you had maybe phone service and really bad internet,
Yeah.
to what we have now, it's 100 times better.
Yeah.
But in the next couple of years or year, it's going to be 100 times better.
That'd be weird.
It's going to be like town stuff.
Yeah.
So,
But you guys just go old school. You watch lots of movies up here, you know.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we had cases and cases of movies that we had brought up, where people, a lot of guests have given us movies, cases of them.
You guys have, there's some pretty decent movies upstairs. I
Yeah.
must say, that's impressed.
Yeah, there was a really nice lady, and I'm sad that I can't remember her name, but she gave Bob like 6 cases of movies.
Nice. Like the rack of DVDs upstairs.
Yeah, it was like off of, probably the last Blockbuster that
Yeah.
shut down. And she got tons of these, so
Oh, yeah.
really enjoyed them.
So I have a bear story that someone told us on here from
Yeah.
Juneau.
Oh, really?
Juno,
From
awesome.
Juneau, around 2014, the bear crashed through a skylight into the house during a 1-year-old's birthday party.
Wow. Party on, guard.
I remember
The
the
bear got up, shook the glass out of its fur, and started licking the frosting off the cupcakes.
No way!
You sure that wasn't Brenna?
Ah, well, come on. If it was a donut, that'd be different.
It did end up getting shot by a trooper later that day.
Oh, dang it.
Holy
Wow.
smokes,
But
can
can
you
you
imagine?
That'd
imagine?
be
It
crazy.
crashed the party.
Crashed the party.
Literally.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Who told that story? Who was that?
That was, oh shoot, the handkerchief 26.
Awesome, that's
26.
cool.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
Conspicuous name.
Yes, part of this is you guys can tell stories too.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun, We're at a bar.
You're at a bar.
Everybody tells stories.
You
So
know,
you're just one of the patrons here. That's cool.
that's what was it? It was a number of years ago in Anchorage that there was a kid sleeping in his bedroom. I don't know if you guys remember this, and a bear crashed through his window,
Oh, yeah.
and he was
That's the
asleep.
one I was thinking.
And he realized there's this bear in my room, so he ran up to his parents' room, and of course, they think the kid's just having a bad dream or something. And he's like, there is a bear in my bedroom.
They're like, yeah, right.
Yeah,
And
right.
the bear, I think it ended up going back out through the window, but of course, when the parents came in, they saw the broken glass, they saw the footprints, and
Wow.
sure enough, the bear came. It was like where the window was close to the ground there. And,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So-
crazy.
So you should believe your children when they come in the middle of the night, right?
I'll turn to bed.
Everyone's going to bed.
Yeah. I believe it. I'm tired, yeah.
Sleeping
I can never do this
sound
for an hour. I'm usually
61.
worn out after an hour, just like shaking and tired. And
Right.
you guys doing good?
How long have we done this thing?
Probably 2 hours.
Yeah.
Holy
Over
smokes.
2 hours.
I'm halfway
Wow.
shaking.
Man.
How drunk are you guys out at home now?
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're-
Who's still watching this?
Yeah.
How many
Who's up
drinks are
there?
left?
Is
61
YouTube's
people.
around.
Is YouTube lying?
Yeah.
Oh,
Give us a thumbs up if you're actually watching. Otherwise, I don't believe it.
Yeah. Is this Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Who's up in
There's
here?
all sorts of people asking about Bigfoot. People are still asking about UFOs and Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. I mean, we've got to work on those stories because we do have unexplained things out
Yeah.
there. No doubt about it. So you believe, right?
Oh, yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah.
I've seen
And I'm
it.
kind of on the fence. I'm not for or against, but I think there's
It wasn't a
stuff
bear.
out there we
That
don't know.
was not a bear.
Yep.
Northern Cali's watching.
Northern
Still?
Cali.
there's still a lot of people out there.
That's crazy.
Where in Northern Cali? That's a big freaking area.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Are
Yeah.
dogs still used for transportation due to high fuel costs? Dogs are used for transportation to carry on the tradition of amazing dog mushing,
Yeah.
but it's not an economical choice. But maybe you guys
But-
can elaborate on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't
Casey.
we ask the
No,
Why
muscle?
don't we ask them?
Move that phone just a little bit. Just so that you can see Casey.
Couple
Yeah.
real mushers right
We
here.
got
Yeah.
two real mushers right here.
Grab it.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I mean, dog teams are still used in Alaska for transportation. You guys know people who use them on their trap lines, and they use them out
Bring
in
'em
the
to hell.
bush. And then we have right down, I don't know, however many feet down from the bar here, we have 2 dog teams down there right now. Someone just came in, and my son Dale and my daughter Addie Ann and my husband Matt, we have a dog team, and you know what? We mush in 62 miles. We brought those eggs the other day, and actually on the dog team, the bumps that everyone was talking about, it's actually easier on a dog team right now
Really?
to get in here. It's much more comfortable
I didn't know
than on a snow machine. Snow machine is faster, but we can go faster over some of those bumps than you guys can
Really?
right now. So yeah,
Can I borrow the TV?
So-
yeah.
So Francis made a good point that Denali National Park still uses them to do their park
The
surveys.
patrol, they're the only,
Yeah.
I think they're the only national park that still patrols with dog teams.
Yeah, so dog teams are still used, and you know what? Obviously, you have to feed your dogs, and you have to fuel your dogs, but they don't break down like snow machines do. So they can be very reliable.
And if you break down, you can eat them.
But you
Right.
can
You can't eat a snow
we don't
machine.
eat our dogs, but you can eat your
And there
dogs.
goes everybody else.
The last 60 people are gone.
What a way to get rid of
On
everybody else.
a happier, fuzzy note, if you get cold, you can snuggle with your dog.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds better.
So-
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
It tastes like chicken.
But speaking of our dog team, so Bob is wearing a really cool sweatshirt. So our dog team is named Rock On Racing, and so anyways, that we're on Facebook.
I got
so
the-
there's my
the
shameless plug. You can look us up.
Rock On Racing on Facebook. You can
Yeah.
book through Alpine Creek Lodge, the Grizzly Bar, or Rock On Racing to get a self-guided tour, or not a self-guided tour, but a fully customized guided tour with them. And it's hard to imagine mushing out here compared to anywhere else.
It's beautiful, and we love to share our passion of mushing and have you meet our dogs and have you step on the runners. And if you don't want to get on the runners, it's fun to just meet the dogs. And so yeah, we have a lot of fun out here. We're really blessed to be at the lodge and beautiful country to mush in. And the dogs love to run.
Yeah, they do.
All right.
People are wondering what it costs gas per gallon right now. Is what, $3.60 in Anchorage?
Probably
just $4 out here.
Yeah, I just
$5 at Cantwell and
Cantwell.
$7 here.
It's crazy.
$7 at the lodge in the middle of nowhere.
It's super reasonable.
Yeah,
I did a road trip for 6 months around lower 48 Canada.
more expensive
Alaska
down
has
there.
the cheapest diesel of anywhere in the lower.
Yeah.
Like it's,
Wow.
and it's always the opposite. Like AK is usually more than everywhere else.
Yeah.
The last 6 months has been cheaper.
And you know why that is, right?
I give up.
So the reason that diesel is cheaper, especially in the winter for Alaska, but year round, is because everybody uses diesel to heat their houses. So they make a lot up here,
a little more demand.
a lot more demand for it. So that drives the price down up here. Whereas in the lower 48, there's not a lot of people heating with diesel anymore.
Or even driving with diesel, probably.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Out in California.
So Frank, there's a person that's wanting to know. John is wanting to know why the kids do not have Shirley Temples in front.
That is a good question.
They drink a lot of Shirley Temples, just so you know.
Yeah. Bob was addicted to Shirley Temples, so let's not get started on that. That took a long time.
We had to break them like 5 years ago with
He's off.
bad stuff.
Yep, now we're down to cola.
I saw earlier too, someone was wondering
Great
if you ever
question.
did the top of the world highway to Dawson.
Yeah, have you
In
ever
your
been in
truck?
the truck?
Yep,
That was a question.
sure did. Yep, that's when I was
Did you?
rejected at the Canadian borderline. Yeah,
You did the top of the world highway on that one? You didn't do Beaver Creek?
I can't remember.
No, you didn't.
Where are we talking about?
It's up past Eagle.
Tim may or may not have been drinking. I don't
I did
know.
that. I did that drive last summer, but
True or
It's
false?
just-
True or false, has Tim been drinking?
False.
False, yeah. As far as he knows.
As far as he knows.
Yeah.
allegedly.
What do you guys think?
You guys feel like this is something?
I think
We
we're
could do
good.
something?
Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
We should call it there.
Let's call it,
Start telling the real
That was a great-
stories.
Yeah.
Yep.
and then we'll
was a good test.
kind of test it out, read your comments,
Yeah.
and then we'll figure out what to do from there.
How will people know when you're back on?
The only way to know, I mean, hopefully Timmy will help us and share that we're going
I mean,
live.
that'll have to be.
And, but we'll have it on the Alpine Creek Lodge and Grizzly Bar in Alaska, right?
Yeah.
Facebook or the YouTube channel.
Oh, right.
So we will announce it there, and then we'll try to talk Timmy into making sure that you guys know we're going live. And hopefully Timmy and Matt will be back
Yeah.
often, and we can do this all together
Oh,
also.
But no joke, I mean, people say that subscribe crap, and I hate saying that. But seriously, if you go in the description, you will see their YouTube, and if you don't subscribe to it, you're not gonna know that this
Right.
bar live stream's ever happening again. So that's like actually how you do it. So
And-
seriously,
It's good.
I really mean that.
Yeah, it's really good. $10.
It was
Freaking ice froze.
Oh.
it probably froze. Sorry about the freeze.
Okay, so
It'll be
it's
Us,
that
where you
soon.
at?
we're gonna fix
Elon.
it.
Fix this up.
Hey, Elon Musk, get on it.
I know Elon should come visit.
Oh, yeah, he'll be here.
Everybody,
Come
Elon Musk,
visit.
show up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who do we
Handkerchief,
got?
Handkerchief.
Cheers, guys,
All
from.
right.
What's it say?
The handkerchief.
The
Yeah, the
26.
handkerchiefs.
Thank you, handkerchief. Appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
No
You
more
guys are
money.
awesome.
Too much.
Cheers.
Stop. Can't drink anymore.
But we'll take more.
I'm getting a hangover already. Just shot her. Miss.
Job
Jumped him on the moose.
We love you guys. We love that you follow Tim.
Yeah.
And if you want to subscribe to Bob, Alaska Bob's vlogs,
Alaska Bob.
or the Alpine Creek Lodge and Grizzly Bar
Yeah.
in Alaska, that's fine. We'd love to have you.
Love to have you. We'll just make these live streams and see where it goes.
And,
Yeah.
and every week there'll be a different crazy group
Yeah,
of characters here,
probably.
so who knows who the hell's
Yeah.
gonna be. We get people from all over the world. We get, I won't say any names, but some famous actors and actresses here.
Yeah.
So,
Well, thank you.
yeah, I mean, besides that.
Yes,
And
he
Tim.
is. Sure.
But
You don't know who's
we
in
know
it.
that they're gonna love to be on there. And of course Casey and Thale and Matt and Addie Ann are future famous people.
Future famous Iditarod champions.
Future famous Iditarod champions and probably Life Below Zero superstars.
Potentially.
Yeah, wait for it.
Wait
Yeah.
for it.
You seen it?
So,
here
so
first.
everyone stay tuned, right?
Yeah.
Stay
Keep coming
tuned.
back.
We don't even know what tomorrow brings. Excuse my language. but We don't know. We don't know. But there's always a lot, when you live in the middle of nowhere, you gotta take advantage of any iron in the fire you can get.
That's right.
See what happens.
Yeah, rip off all the people you can and just.
Well, that's Timmy.
Yeah,
That's
it's all about
Timmy talking right there.
You're
That's
not
what life's
associated
about,
with
right?
Timmy.
It's all about like using other people as stepping stones in your way to the top.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that is
That's
not
all
true.
about.
And Alpine Creek Lodge and the Grizzly Bar or Rock On Racing does not subscribe to that attitude.
However, as
Subscribe
soon
to
as I
Timmy.
get higher subscriber count than Timmy, I'm never talking to him again.
Just gonna get a foot on me.
As soon as I'm gonna keep using him for the views. And, that'd be great.
We need the flamethrower.
Honestly,
Yeah.
sucks.
Out with a bang.
Anyway, have a good
There you
night.
guys are on the 4th of July.
What do you always say, Bob? I
It
forgot.
was.
All right, we'll see you here.
We'll
Yeah.
see you here.